So let me tell y'all about what just happened in my house. My life is a sitcom. My life is a sitcom. So sorry. I was, I am hella late and I do apologize. But somebody in my family who will not be named decided to blow up my bathroom right before I got on this live, right? So because my room was just a mess, it was just funky in here, okay? So I decided I have like 30 candles lit. Cause I had bath. Y'all remember when I was talking about that Bath and Body Works sale? I got a bunch of candles and I lit all of my candles. Please never do that. Never light multiple candles because it will alert your fire alarm. And I live in this bougie apartment complex, so my fire alarm it started going off and it started screaming fire.
Yes, it started screaming fire.
It started screaming fire, and like me, like and my family member who blew up the bathroom are trying to like get it to shut up. So we're trying to like get it to shut up. My sister runs out of her room like, "What's going on? There's a fire!" I'm like, every time I try to do a live, this home is almost burnt down. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but I have got to do better. And I'm like, no, it's just me. It's just me, guys. Happy New Year. How are you guys surviving the Civil War? What's going on? Hey, Rachel. Hey, Black Lavender. Hey, Water Steps. Hey, Shonda. Shout out to my moderators. Oh, gosh. Hey, Marianne. Hey, JV says what? Hey, Stella. Listen, Stella, I was just like, why would you do this right before I have a live? Like, I'm not that person who's just like, you can't use my bathroom. But my bathroom was off limits before I have a live. And my mom, the person who blew up my bathroom was like, well, such and like, well, so and so is in the other bathroom, so I had to use this bathroom. And I'm like, why are you using this bathroom right before a live? Like, why? Why would you do that? Oh Lord, my life is a sitcom. It's a sitcom. Like, I didn't know that you couldn't like burn multiple candles in like one room. I never knew that because I never have like more than one candle lit in a room. So maybe that's why, but baby, don't do that again. Don't do that again. Hey, Mackie. Hey, Miss GG88. Hey, Candace. Yes, Happy New Year. Hey, Brenda. What's up, LaShonda? Basically, Brittany. Yes, Big B. Big B and the B stands for Brittany. What's up, girl? Hey, Christine. Oh, God. Oh, you got snow. Good for you. Shonda, I didn't mean to do that. But I was like, I have to tell them what's going on. I have to. Could y'all imagine if I hop on this live and it was like my alarm was going off screaming fire? Y'all would be like, Nikki, what's going on in your home? Happy New Year. Hey, Sophia from Toronto. I apologize for the meth lab that you're living over, also known as America. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Guys, and I also feel like it's me, right? Because I'm setting the timer. I'm going to try to start this thing in 10 minutes. But baby, I just feel like it's me because every time I'm about to do something, I'm about to like do a live, film or edit a video, something huge happens in the universe. And I'm like, is it me? Am I the problem? Because I lied to you not. I was about to do the Bachelor Live, and then my mom starts screaming, and I'm like, what are you screaming about? She's like, terrorists are taking over the Capitol. I'm like, what? So I run out in the living room, and I'm watching all of this mess unfold on TV, and I'm like, what the hell? 2021 is starting off very interesting. I can't have another year like 2020, so we just want to fight through it. I gave the terrorist time to die down because I'm not stopping anymore. Like, we just gonna have to live through it. We are just going to have to live our way through the apocalypse. It is what it is. It is total mayhem outside, but we'll be on live cutting it up. It is what it is. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Perlita. Hey, sup, people? Hey, Me 2008. Hey, Sarah. We really are. We really are. Hey, Jazzy Go. Hey, Simply Simone. 7 days, guys. It has not even been a full week. A full week. A full week in the new year. We haven't had it. We have not had that. And look how much has happened. We got what, 12 or 13 more days of this mess? I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. It's insane. It's insane. Oh, Brenda B said, got back to America after living in Italy. Take me back. I told you, my cousin moved here from China after living there for years. She teaches English. And she was just like, what did I come back to? Like, what is happening here? I'm like, oh, sorry. You picked the wrong time to come back. But she thought she was leaving China and coming to a better situation. She got here and the Civil War ensued. Poor thing. Poor thing. Yeah, Gloria. Gloria said, I know, totally insane. 5 people were killed. Yeah, it was 4. And then the officer who was beaten in his head with that fire extinguisher, he succumbed to his injuries. Like, what the hell? What the hell? And honestly, as a Black person watching that, like I said before, I had some live schedule. I just couldn't get on there and be funny because it's just such a glaring difference in the treatment. Guys, nobody with, brown, black, black, like a deep melanin, lighter melanin. Nobody who is not white could have done that. It's so unfair. Like, not saying that we would want to do that, but it's just like it from what we saw this summer to what we saw then, where these people were literally going to kill people in Congress. They still were treated more humanely than I would be. Ain't that crazy? Insane. Insane. Somebody said, hey, who was that? Somebody said, hey, y'all. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Chris. Oh, well, yeah, Chris, I heard that a lot of those terrorists are going to be charged with murder. So far, 5 people. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know. I think the only murder they won't be charged with is the guy who tased his balls. He tased his balls and he tased himself to death by way of his balls. What a way I would hope that if I ever go out like that my family lie. Like, lie on me. Please don't say that I tased my vagina and I had a heart attack and died. Don't say that. Don't say that. Just say that I was fighting bad guys or something. Say I was fighting a dragon, but don't say that I went out like that. Please don't. No, babe, lie. Lie on my obituary. Don't embarrass me like that. Don't embarrass me like that. Child. Chris, they're not going to jail. They're going to prison. They're doing time. And whoever stole Nancy Pelosi's computer, baby, I wouldn't even return it, but I would drop it off on the lawn. You ain't never getting out of prison. Why would you do? Y'all don't have any kind of sense. Any kind of sense. And then you fools recorded it. It's a federal building, guys. That's why the feds are picking you up and not your local police. That's why you are being picked up by the feds. Are you crazy? The feds pick up rich people. They send rich people to prison. You ain't got no money. All you have is a Facebook live stream. You are doing time. Fools. Just so stupid. Oh God. It's insane. I would have dropped it on the lawn. If I was caught with the computer, I would be like, listen, I made a mistake. I would be crying and everything. I would be like, you know what? I got caught up in a moment. I'm not in my right mind. I didn't think to do that. Somebody just told me to do it and I did it. What I did was wrong. I'm sorry. Can you please bring Nancy in here? Miss Pelosi, I apologize. I just got caught up in a moment. I didn't know what I was doing. I blacked out. Porta Monique. I blacked out. I blacked out. Say something like that. I was fearing for my life. Somebody told me to take the computer or they would kick me down the steps. And I saw them kick elderly people down the steps. I was afraid. Something. I would have said something, but you got that woman's computer. You ain't never getting out of prison. You're never getting out of prison. Why would y'all do this? Why? You guys are unemployed. Half of y'all ain't have no front teeth, so we know y'all ain't got no money to bail out. Y'all are going to jail. Just idiots. Just idiots. You know what, Rachel? Can I tell you, Rachel? I was just reading about that Kanye and Jeffree Star mess, and then this happened. Somebody on Twitter was like, Kanye leaked this story. They were like, Kanye sent the protesters to the Capitol so we can stop talking about this, because immediately, as soon as that hit my timeline, all of a sudden we had this attack at the Capitol. Girl, insane. And like, yeah, like what day was that? Was that the 6th? That was such a crazy. So much stuff happened. So much stuff happened. What's up, El Boogie? You know what, El Boogie? I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if they're going to televise this. I know they're going to have to make an example out of these people, because now you got Republicans who were hardcore like Trump supporters saying, oh, prosecute them to the fullest extent of the law. Wait a minute. Not them people you rallied up and told to come to the Capitol. This dude showed up with zip ties. Is it called zip ties? He showed up with zip ties. There were bombs there. What did y'all plan on doing? This is the thing, right? I just need you to be smart. That's all I'm saying. Just be smart about the situation. If you come from extreme poverty, why are you out there committing federal crimes? You know what I mean? I understand you maybe rob a Walmart, you know what I mean? Get into a little fist fight at the bar. I get that. You know what I mean? It happens. But if you ain't got no money, if you are frustrated because you ain't got no money, why are you committing federal crimes? So you never get out. Nobody can bail you out. That whole town that you live in, they cannot put their food stamps together and bail you out. It ain't happening. It is not happening. You are dying in prison. You wouldn't have caught me slipping. You wouldn't have caught me slipping. Let me tell you something. If I was a Trump supporter, right? If I was one of them nut jobs and I had a little bit of my sense, I would have went down there, you know what I mean, with my scarf and my little Trump flag. Yeah, this is ridiculous. We're taking it back. And as soon as them fools started kicking over that gate, hitting police officers in the head with fire extinguishers, deleted my Twitter account, deleted my Facebook account, just removed everything from my from my social media. Delete all of that. Take all that Trump stuff off of me. Burn it. This is all while this is happening. While I'm seeing them, run over the Capitol, I would be like, oh my gosh, delete, delete, delete. Let me get this off of me. Delete. Take off running. I'm not even checking out of the Holiday Inn that they all stayed at. I'm not even checking out. I'm leaving my bags there. I'm going straight to the airport. I am getting on that plane, and baby, the next morning I will be at the Social Security office, then going around right across the street to the wherever you go to get your birth certificate changed. I will be changing my name, changing my Social Security. I would be like, oh my goodness, I lost my Social Security card and somebody's got my identity and they're using it. Can I change my Social Security number just to be safe? I will be doing all of that. I will have, but let me tell you something. By the next day, I will have a new name, a new Social Security number, and no social media. As soon as I saw them people, oh, please don't let my timer be stuck. As soon as I saw them people rushing the Capitol, because I would have been like, oh, we're not joking? No, guys. Oh, they shooting. Get the hell out of here. I don't want no parts. I was joking. All of them people walked in there on camera. You think that they don't have cameras everywhere? You don't think that they got you? The FBI has technology that we don't even know about. A friend of 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 a friend used to work for I think it was the FBI or the CIA. And he was talking, or she was talking about the technology that they have. And he was saying that like he worked in, or he or she worked for them back in the day. And he was talking about how they had internet. They were already they already knew how to use internet, already had it provided for them, and were already working on it before it was even released to the rest of the world. They have technology we don't even know about. We might discover it later on when they can use it for profit, but y'all have no idea. Y'all messing with the FBI. Never that. Never that. Will I maybe take a police chief on in a small town? Probably. The FBI? Okay. Absolutely not. Fools. Fools. Yes, Francine. Listen, Francine said they have sick facial recognition. Not only do they have that, they have these fools live streaming it. Women, you have got to stop drinking when you're pregnant. This is what happens. I know they say you can have a glass of wine, a little small glass of wine. Don't do it. Don't do it. This is what's happening. I know that these ladies that was pregnant with these men and these women that went to this Capitol, I know they were taking 4 Locos and 40 to the head. I know they was drinking. There is no way that those people do not have parents who are siblings and a mother that was taking some alcohol while she was pregnant with them. There's no way. You do not have sense. There's no way. They broke into a federal building. It was like this. Do y'all see this? Hi, I am NikkiStar from Philadelphia, PA. I live at 126. Y'all are dying in prison. Y'all are dying in prison. I just don't understand. And there was so many poor people out there. I'm like, what are y'all doing? I know y'all white. Now when it comes to the government, okay? Let me tell you something. When it comes to the government, y'all get locked up too. Y'all get locked up too. And y'all went after Nancy Pelosi. Let me tell you something. A woman can hold a grudge for a lifetime. Y'all went in that woman's office. Y'all put your feet up on her desk. Y'all urinated in her office and ripped her name off the door. Y'all think she's an old lady with a little bob. Okay. Y'all know that woman, but y'all gonna find out. Y'all gonna find out. Y'all gonna find out. Y'all gonna find out just how petty a woman can be. Watch her. Watch her. Baby. Primetime TV. Primetime TV. Oh, God. No idea. The privilege of it all. Kiwi Fruit said they really had a tailgate party. When I saw that man with his feet on her desk, and then he took the mail out and he was showing everybody he had her mail. I'm just like, federal crime on top of federal crime. How do y'all do stuff like this and don't know the law? Y'all love the Constitution so much. Y'all don't study the law. You insane? Yeah, I took it. I took her mail. And I left her a quarter on her desk because she needs the money. You ain't never, sir, you were 60. You are dying in prison. Yes. Like, and they put all their information out there. This is how you know, unfortunately, like sadly enough, this is how you know that these people are not like criminals. Because they did not, they went there saying, this is our house, we can take it back and we can do whatever we want. I don't think that they knew that they were committing federal crimes. I really think that they thought that because a lot of them are white and they, because let's be real, America was made for, white people to have certain access and privileges. The rest of us did not. My people didn't even come here as humans. Okay. So let's not, play games. We know who this nation was built for, right? But they didn't understand that you also need the money. That white skin can only get you so far. You got to have some money. Y'all thinking y'all going to do time like Aunt Becky. Oh no. Y'all dying in there. Y'all dying in there. And y'all not going to Camp Cupcake. Y'all going to prison. And y'all dying in there. Dying. Hope it was worth it. Especially now that you done killed the cop. A cop died and they gonna charge all them people with murder. Oh God. Capital murder. Y'all getting capital murder. Oh my God. Listen, I'd rather commit a crime in my town. I'm not committing no crime against the government. You are going to Merrick Garland. Child. Merrick Garland's going to be prosecuting these people. He already got a little axe to grind because they just stole the Supreme Court from him. Y'all going to be made an example. Oh, God. Sad to say, it's going to be good TV. It's going to be good TV. Court TV, you know, all them little court networks, them little, law and court networks are going to get views, baby. Views. Oh, gosh. Marianne said, did you see how they did the people at Black Lives Matter protests? That's not how they did the white people in the Capitol building. They were handling them with kid gloves, if you ask me. Absolutely. That's another reason why they're going to be made an example. When the president-elect, Joe Biden, when he brought up the difference in treatment of how the protesters were treated, the Black Lives Matter protesters were treated, and the white supremacist terrorists, I'm saying all the names, how they were treated, I was just like, oh God. Oh God. I'm a nice person. You know what I mean? And yes, I think, you know, it's only right that these people, you know, pay for the crimes that they committed. I would not want to be somebody that has to be made an example of, because that means that these people are going to get very harsh times. They are going to be, especially the poor ones. The poor ones ain't getting out. They are dying in there, because not only does America have to make an example for, you know, homegrown American terrorists, they also have to make an example for the people outside of the world who watch this. I'm just like, you guys are such these, you know, pure Americans. Y'all love the Constitution and y'all love America and the flag so much. One, why are y'all walking around in the Capitol building with the Confederate flag, which is a traitor flag? Why y'all doing that? And two, why are you showing the world how weak our security is at one of the most supposedly protected areas in the United States of America? Why are y'all doing that? So they're absolutely going to be made an example of. And you know what? Unfortunately, it's the bed you made. I'm telling you right now, I know so many of them regret that. I know so many of them regret that. I know they didn't intend for people to die. I know they just thought they would go there and probably scare some people, except for the people who had pipe bombs. Why you got a pipe bomb? The pipe, let me tell you something. Have you noticed? We heard of some people who had pipe bombs. We ain't never saw their names. We ain't never heard their names, and we ain't never seen their mugshots. Let me tell you something. The FBI got them in the basement somewhere, punching them in their skulls, trying to get names, and we may never see them again. Guys, people disappear, messing with the U.S. government. Say what you want. I got some issues with this place, but I'm not coming up against the U.S. government. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You know what I mean? I have issues with America, and I voice them as a citizen. You think I'm going to war with the U.S. government by myself? Mm-mm. With a group of angry American citizens? Mm-mm. With the Lord Jesus Christ? Mm-mm. And I love the Lord. I'm going up against the U.S. government. Listen, I love the Lord. I don't question God. But that day, I would be like, Jesus, are you sure? Are you sure that we gonna be okay? So we can storm this building and you say you got us? Have we talked to God about this? Y'all went up against the U.S. government. Okay, have fun with that. Let's get into this review. Let's get into this review, girl. Ciao. Yep. And a gullible girl just said this. They have to toss the whole building and replace everything. And they are going to make them people pay for that. They're going to charge them for that. Listen, this is the perfect show to talk about this with, because we always talk about how these felons who are already poor, when they committed these crimes, they stay in prison, and some of them die in prison because one, they cannot afford to make bail, and also they cannot afford to pay back the restitution that they got to pay back to whatever city or state that they committed them crimes in. Do you have enough money to pay for Nancy Pelosi's computer alone? Do y'all have money to replace that? To the middle-aged white woman, to the mother, to that white mom who ripped that lady's name off a federal building and took a photo of it and put it on Facebook and then did an interview. Do you have the money? Ma'am, I'm sorry, from the looks of your perm, you didn't look like you got it. Do you have the money to replace that? Y'all gonna have to pay for that. Y'all gonna find out today. Y'all about to find out what it's like to be Black in America. Have fun. Have fun. Oh my goodness. Soprano 2 said, y'all act like Enemy of the State was just a film if you want to. Let me tell you something. America likes to let its citizens know that they are this, sweet little country. We got God on the money. We love the Lord. We're sweet, fair, and kind. But everybody else around the world know exactly who America is. Everybody else know exactly who the United States of America is. And baby, I found out about this land. And I ain't messing with the government. I got issues. I got a little problem. I call my state representative and I wait for them to get back to me. I'm not going down there with a pitchfork trying to overthrow the Capitol. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Because some of these people are going to disappear, y'all. Stay woke. Some of these people are going to disappear. Stay woke. Some people, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, some people. Some people said they can definitely track the computer. They can. And you know what? I'm just speaking as a woman, right? Women are very petty. I know this. We all know this. It is what it is. I wouldn't be surprised if little Miss Nancy, I'm a mess, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Secret Service came in and said, "Oh, they're coming in the building. We got to move you. So let's take everything that you can and let's get out." I wouldn't be surprised if she sat there and was just like, "No problem. Let me pull up the nuclear codes. All right, let me pull up the stimulus checks and all of America's enemies. And you know what? Let me remove the lock screen. Okay, I'm ready. I wouldn't be surprised. Let me tell you something. Ain't no way Nancy Pelosi is leaving her computer open. Not with no lock screen or nothing. Ain't no way, because the fact that those people were able to get in there and take her computer and already take pictures of what was on her computer. Ma'am, you mean to tell me that Nancy Pelosi don't got a 3-minute lock screen on her computer? Like if she's idle from her computer for a couple of minutes, it don't just automatically shut down and go to the log off screen? You mean to tell me she don't have that? Petty, that woman she took enough time to take that off. She set y'all up. She set y'all up just like a woman. She set y'all dummies up. You don't think that she got a camera at her head watching above her? You don't think? Well, she set y'all fools up. She said, I know these inbred idiots are about to come in here and think they got something. All right, let me just make sure they die in prison. She said, I said, there's no way. There's no way, man, that the speaker of the freaking house is just leaving her computer open with no lock screen. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. She set y'all dummies up. She set y'all dummies up. Rudy Flores says, there was a lady in my old hometown that ran for mayor and stormed the Capitol building, Jenny Cudd, already being investigated. Oh my God, Jenny is from your hometown? She was all over the news. All over the news. She was on live. She went on live twice, talking about everything, how she desecrated Nancy Pelosi's desk. And she was just like, yeah, and I gave her the finger. And you know what? I'll do it again. You'll do it again from hell. You'll do it again from hell, Jenny. Oh oh, Miss Jenny, they are especially going to make an example out of you because you were running for mayor. Y'all keep on thinking that America is warm, apple pies, and arms across the nation. Y'all keep on thinking that America is that. Y'all better get some friends. Y'all better get some friends outside of America and find out how your nation really roll. Y'all gonna find out. Jenny gonna find out. Jenny's gonna be like, oh my goodness, you're doing this to me. I'm white. They're gonna erase you. They're going to erase you, Jenny. I'm telling you, all these little protesters, all them that are live streaming and everything, y'all not going to see these people. Y'all, and ain't nobody in the media going to talk about it. Y'all just going to be at your little cafe having conversations. Remember that guy that was live streaming? Yeah, girl, I remember him. What happened to him? I ain't hear nothing about him. I tried to look his name up. I didn't see anything. No articles or nothing, but I do remember that he live streamed them overrunning the Capitol. Did I make that up? Did he even exist? Don't you read? Yeah, maybe he didn't exist. That's how it happens. That's how it happens. Because you're not going to be able to find nothing on the internet about them. Ain't nobody going to be talking about them. Homes, everything is gone. All out the system. What happened to these people? You're going to find out about your nation real quick. And let me tell you something. I'm going to be right with them. I'm going to be right with them. Don't come on here asking me about missing people. Don't come on my live and be like, Nikki, remember Jenny Cudd? The girl that we was talking about, the mayor from my hometown? I'm going to be like, Rudy, Jenny, what are you talking about? We never had that. What live? By the time you go look for that live, baby, it's deleted. When them people come up missing, I'm going to act like I don't know what's going on either. I'm not going to tell this over this government. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Y'all have no idea how your nation operates. Sup, people? Thank you for the super chat. Sup, people said, did you see the guy in the fur? Yes, I did. And I went right to his Instagram. There was a brother there. Wait, are we talking about the black guy? Or are we talking about the white guy who's about to be erased? I'm telling y'all better stay woke. But y'all can stay woke by your damn self. Don't bring that over here. I don't know. I don't remember this conversation. I already am forgetting what we're talking about. This is how you survive. Y'all better listen to some black people. Y'all better start watching the tapes of Black Panthers and figure out how to operate in this nation. Y'all about to find out. Y'all about to find out. Anyway, I love America, the land of the free and the home of the brave. I'm a proud American citizen. Yes, where's my American flag? I have it tucked away somewhere. Let me take it out. I love this nation. God bless America. USA. Yes. Yes. You're not taking me out of here. God bless America. I love America. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Yes. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the Dominican Republic, for which it stands, one nation under God, individuals, and everybody else that matter. I know that's not it. I know that's not. To the Dominican Republic. Do we say I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the Dominican Republic. Are they Americans? Is the Dominican Republic, or is that Puerto Rico? To the Dominican Republic, for which it stands, one nation under God, individuals and everybody, whatever. You can tell I ain't recite that in a long time, but that does not mean that I don't love my nation. That does not mean for the troops. What else do they say? Loving God and country, guns. I love this nation. I'm not disappearing like Jenny. The devil is a liar. Oh no. And to the republic. Oh, and to the republic for which it stands. What does that mean? And to the republic for which it stands. What does that mean? And to the republic. Are we a republic? Is America a republic? It is what it is. It is what it is. Indivisible. 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 What does indivisible mean? Indivisible. They had me saying this as a child. I don't even know what the hell I was saying. Unable to divide or be separated. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands. Don't know what that means. One nation under God, one nation under God, indivisible, unable to be divided. Okay. One nation under God, indivisible, unable to be divided, for which it stands, and everybody, whatever. Thank you, Bussy. Hey, Busy Blue. Hey, Busy Blue. Thank you for the super chat. Busy Blue said, "What did I just walk into? The Dominican Republic." Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, because I was just like, the Dominican Republic, they're not American. It's Puerto Rico. Anyway, I love America. Oh, say, can you see? By the dawn's early light, was so proudly we held. By the dawn's early leaning, who bore stripes and bright stars through the parallel flights, which so proudly we held as the dawn was weaving. Oh, say does that star spangled banner your way? Why do a little remix? Yeah, banner your way to the land of the free and the home of the brave. Yeah. Woo! That was for the FBI. Anyway, let me get into this. Can't be divided, not dividable. Whatever, y'all. I'ma learn it. I'ma learn. Because we want to listen. We gonna have to let them know we not about that life. We not about that Civil War life. We want to let them know. Oh, perilous to the I'm not looking that word up. I don't know what does any of that mean. I'm not looking up that. To the perilous. Somebody said, "Girl, you're not butchering the anthem now." I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God. Some people you want to finish it. Indivisible of the United States of America. Are we a republic? Why are we saying that? Anyway, let me get into this. Hey, Angie. No, on the 7th. I'm sorry. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much, Angie, for the super chat. Thank you. Listen, y'all keep on playing all y'all want to. Shonda is on it. Shonda is on it. Thank you, Shonda. Oh, perilous is troubled times. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Serenity, listen, I gotta do what I gotta do. Thank you, moderators. Summer said, yes, the USA is a representational republic, like Banana Republic, who I just found out was just out of store that Gap owned. Baby, listen, I learned a lot about America this week. A lot. I learned a lot about America. Hey, Shanty Sam. Say Shanty Sam. Yes, let me go on, guys. I took a lot of time with this because I mean, we had a civil war this week. How could I not talk about it? Like, how could I not talk about it? We just lived through some craziness. Shout out to millennials. We should get every millennial who went to college. We should get our school loans erased, and we should also be given free healthcare. If you can't give us free healthcare, at least pay for our therapy. Millennials have lived through so much. We have lived through so much. It makes no sense how much we have lived through. We live through some of the craziest stuff, and then we get right back up and go, well, all right, let's go back to work. Millennials need therapy. The U.S. needs to pay for that. But if the U.S. does not, I'm not complaining. God and country and guns. Hey, Tammy Jackson, thank you so much for the super chat. Tammy said, I needed to tune and to celebrate tonight. Oh, yes! I passed passed the California bar exam. What a way to test my constitutional law. Congrats, Tammy. Thank you for the super chat. And also, congrats. Congrats. We're so proud of you. Look at us. Look at us. I'm over here butchering the national anthem, and Tammy is over here passing a bar. You go, girl. We're diverse here at NikkiStar TV. We got a super chat from Slycat. Slycat said, thank you, my love. Slycat said, Texas was once a country and was known as the Republic of Texas. Oh, all right. There you go. You know what? Maybe it's because I'm from Philadelphia. I feel like my American history is only Philly because, I mean, I know about the Liberty Bell. I know about John, is his name John Washington? No, that's Denzel Washington's son. Ciao. John Washington. George Washington. Who was the one with the cherry tree? You know what? I just realized I didn't learn a damn thing in school. I didn't learn a damn thing about American history. George Washington, who chopped down the cherry tree? Wasn't one of them? Didn't they love a cherry tree? Was he the one that took the slaves' teeth out of their mouth and made his own set of dentures? George Washington, right? And Jackson, okay, Jackson was the one who raped and married a 14-year-old girl that was a slave. He had all them babies with her. You know how I know that? Because the family of Andrew Jackson, I think that's his name, Andrew Jackson, not Samuel, that's the actor. Andrew Jackson, they was on Oprah. And they were all like, they all came together. They all had the same face. They all look like Andrew Jackson, just in different cultures. Creepy. Very creepy. That demon's face is still alive and well in different cultures. But they all look alike. They were all on Oprah. I learned. But I didn't learn about the Republic of Texas. Ain't that something? God bless America, though. Sorry to my friends outside of America. I'm preserving my life, y'all. I'm sorry. But oh, thank you so much, Slycat. Yes, and congrats, Tammy. Look at us. Look at us. I'm not touching that. I don't believe it. Not my America. Not my America. Kiwi Fruit said, we love American history. Supernatural Goddess said, are you smarter than a fifth grader? Not on American history. American history and algebra? No, but I can tell you everything about the Real Housewives. Even them Dallas broads. Bring it. Bring it. Watch the movie, Remember, Summer said, watch the movie, Remember the Alamo. It's about the Texas War against Mexico for freedom. Okay. Oh, it was Thomas Jefferson, not Andrew Jackson? I knew it was one of them white presidents that was on the money. I'm sorry, it wasn't Andrew Jackson. Wait, who was on? Well, what? I'm not sad about it. What dollar is Jefferson on then? It's an Andrew Jackson dollar. Sally Hemings. Sally Hemings and Thomas Jefferson? I thought it was Jackson. Oh, Slycat, I would never do American history. I can tell you everything about the city of Philadelphia. I can tell you about the mob. That kind of American history, I know. Anything outside of it, I don't know nothing. Angie Brooks said, stimulus chat, buy gold and Bitcoin. We are printing too much money, but I will take it for now. Don't teach history, Nikki. Thank you so much for the super chat. You know, I got to learn about that Bitcoin too. I have a friend that's in it. Jefferson is on the $2 bill. Huh. As he should be. As he should be. Yeah, I know Philly American history. And you know, the reason why I know so much Philadelphia American history is because I used to be a colonial tour guide. That's another story for another time. Andrew Jackson is on the 20. Who on the 10? It don't matter. It don't matter. Anyway, let me get into this review, y'all. Oh, gosh. Let me get into this review. If you are here for the review, baby, finally, it starts now. Oh, is this the right one? No, that's the wrong one. Let's do that again. If you are just here for the review, it starts right now. I still think that's the wrong one. Anyway, we're going to go with it. We're going to go with it. Let's start off with Scott and Lindsay. Lindsay gives me toxic hot girl syndrome, right? But I think she's living this toxic hot girl lifestyle based off of her neighborhood. Because I think that Lindsay was probably the hottest girl in her neighborhood. No shade. That doesn't say a lot because I feel like her neighborhood is full of like, no shade, because I'm working on me in the new year, but I just got to be honest. I feel like her neighborhood is full of meth addicts. So I think she was the prettiest, of the meth addicts. And I think that she's taking that idea of who she is or was in her neighborhood and leaving that neighborhood and taking it out to the rest of the world. And I'm like, sweetie, you are going to get a rude awakening. Cute girl, right? But doing a lot. You're doing a lot based off of this and this, teen witch outfit with this 1980s, eye makeup. You're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. And I think you're going to get a rude awakening when he gets somebody hotter. You know what I mean? All I'm saying is slow your roll. Slow your roll. Woman to woman. We have to know our limits. And I feel like you are doing a lot to this man because you think you're the hottest woman he can get. Girl, he can get hotter, especially now that he's on the TV show. So I just feel like you just need to roll it back. Because all this stuff that you're doing, and then you're on camera, I'm a criminal. I break the law. What? You don't think you're going to go back to prison? Like you're committing crimes on camera. Then you're talking about how you would do more because you're a criminal and he needs to watch out for you because you got a felon attitude. You are nuts. You are nuts. Not smart. Not smart. Gotta stop drinking when we're pregnant. Not smart. Now, maybe, I'm not going to put it on a woman. Maybe the sperm was, deformed. It's something. It's something going on. It's something going on because not at your big age. You cannot be this foolish to do this while you're on freaking probation and house arrest. The way she is talking and the things that she is doing, I'm like, not smart. There's nothing else to say. Not smart. Not smart. And I just love, because she's going to play her hand. She's going to play her hand and get dealt out. But I just love how Lindsay is just going around, tearing up Scott's place, having a full-on temper tantrum, and her mother is watching her. Her mom was like, and calm down. Just, don't break something else. Don't say that on camera. Okay. Poor lady. Poor lady has been through so much, and I cannot believe she wants her back in her home. Because when she said this to Lindsay, I laughed, but I also felt really bad because she's such a sweetheart. She really meant what she said. I'm not going to judge her. I'm not, because she's just such a sweetheart who has been through so much, and Lindsay has put her through so much. But when she said to her, well, you can come to my place. I have a brand new air mattress. Oh my God. There's nothing wrong with an air mattress. Listen, when I moved out to LA, I slept on an air mattress. There ain't nothing wrong with it, especially the ones from Costco. Good quality, right? There's nothing wrong with it. I just have to say, I didn't think that she was going to say air mattress. The air mattress threw me off. You can come right to my house. Come on back home and stay with me because I have a brand new air mattress for you. Amen. Oh, amen. Amen. That poor woman. I just want her to go to a nice retirement community, change her name, block Lindsay. I want her to live her life because I honestly feel like this lady is not as old as she looks. I think Lindsay has put her through a lot. And also, let's be real, this whole family is ghetto. So she could be, what is Lindsay, 28? She could probably be 42. She could probably be 42. Poor thing. Poor thing. Let's move on. Let's move on to Chevelle and Quaylon. When are we going to address the fact that Quaylon is on hard drugs? He looks terrible. Every episode, he just looks horrible. And what kind of dad was Quaylon to Maya when he was in prison? Because y'all let me know that she was taking that baby up there to see him in prison. She was taking that baby up there to see that man in prison. And Chevelle is talking about how good of a father he is to her. And I'm like, what kind of father was he being from prison? And how long was he free? Being a dad to her, what? Wait, I get that, editing looks a certain way. So what looks like a day to us or maybe 2 days to us is probably 2 months. So I get it could be a very long time, but I just don't think that Quaylon, also known as Quaylin, was this amazing father to Maya within a couple of months straight out of prison. I don't believe that. I think in her mind, she's made this man, this person to her daughter. And I think she uses her daughter to justify the fact that she's making a really dumb decision with a stranger. That's what I think. What's her name? I was going to call her Colandria. Shovel. That's what I think she's doing. I think she talks about her daughter a lot to direct the attention away from the fact that she is trying to build a life with somebody who she doesn't know. Somebody who has been incarcerated since he was 17 years old. You're trying to build a life with this man. It's absolutely impossible because you don't know him. You don't know him, but you rather talk in your scenes about how good of a father he is to your daughter than say, oh, I only went up to see him in prison a few times and I have some letters and I'm in love with him and he's a great father to my daughter. Like, it doesn't make sense. So you would rather talk about that than talk about your actual relationship. This man is a stranger to you. You have no idea who he is. He is obviously a very different person free than he was when he was incarcerated. Of course, he was locked up in prison for 12 years as a kid. He was telling you what you needed to know so that you can continue to put money on his books and come to see him and send him pictures or whatever so he could play with himself. He learned the game from them lifers that was in there. You don't know this dude. And so you use your daughter. Y'all both use Maya. And to that, I say, where's her father? Is the dad like dead or just a deadbeat? What's going on? Where's his family? Something is very odd here with this situation because she never talks about Maya's father. She never talks about Maya's father's family and how they are with her. If he is in her life and like an active member within Chevelle's life and Maya's life and with this whole family, if he is like a part of their life, I would really like to hear from him or at least see him on the show because I want to know what the hell is going on. That's what I need to know. What is going on and how do you feel about the situation? You know what? Y'all always be getting information out. Can somebody contact Maya's father for me? Because I want to interview him because we need to know what's going on. This is not adding up. Is Chevelle playing this game, acting like you're not in the baby's life? Or do you not want to be? You know what? If you're a deadbeat, don't contact me. If you don't want to be in a baby's life, never mind. I don't need us recording that. Oh, no, stay away. But if you are involved in your daughter's life and we're just seeing a really bad edit of who you could possibly be, let us sister know because I need to get your perspective because since Quaylon and Chevelle have been on the show, I have always wondered where her daughter's father is. How does he feel about this? How does his family feel about this? Are they in her life? Like, what is going on? Because it makes no sense that this man, this stranger, you have made him your daughter's father, and now he's acting like he's her father. She's calling him daddy. It's very weird. It's very weird. And the fact that that Quaylon is using the fact that this little girl calls him her father and like obviously wants him to be in her life because she's asking her mom about him. The fact that Quaylon is using that to get to Chevelle irks me even more because he was not thinking about Maya because he says this. Although Chevelle ain't talking to me, that don't mean that I can't have a relationship with Maya. That's exactly what it means. If the mother don't want to be bothered with you, you're not going to be bothered with her kid. You're not her biological father. Why in the hell? See, I got a problem with this. I don't care what nobody say. Why the hell is this grown man who is not this little girl's father calling her and having a little chit chat with her in his car? No, that's what you're not going to do. That's what you're not going to do. But you're using her to get to, I was keep on wanting to call her Andrea, to get to Chevelle because she's not talking to you. Because hopefully she's moved on, but you're trying to use the little girl, Maya, to get to her. But hey, how you doing? Daddy misses you, and all this little manipulative stuff. You don't care because you didn't care about her when you left your mother. You didn't care. You wasn't thinking about Maya when you was banging all these little Instagram fans. You were not thinking about her then. You weren't thinking about her when you was getting high and throwing spaghetti around your mama's home. You weren't thinking about it, bro. All of a sudden, you miss. You have to talk to her. You're being manipulative, Quaylon. That's what you're doing. You're manipulating a child using the affection that she has for you to get to her mother. Gross. Gross. Where's her father? Where's the father's family? Oh my gosh. This is really, really sad. It's because they're both playing with this child, and I don't like it. I don't like it. So the scenes with Chevelle and Quaylon, their little storyline, this episode wraps up with Chevelle taking D-Mark on a family trip. Throw your tomatoes if you must. D-Mark is fine. He was looking good in that car. On a family trip. So she took D-Mark on the trip because it was supposed to be a trip with her and Quaylon. And she's not talking to Quaylon, so she took D-Mark. And yeah, so we're gonna find out about the rest of that trip next week. I got a super chat. From Stella. Stella said, "Can we address Yellowbone 2002 R&B music video outfit in the confessional?" Listen, she said, "I see the tomatoes. I can't stand y'all." Listen. Thank you, Stella. Chevelle stays true to her image. Yellowbone don't play. She's been Yellowbone this entire time. Yellowbone loves a little leopard outfit, don't she? I feel like I've only seen Chevelle in leopard. It's okay, girl. You got your thing. I like glitter and sequins. You like leopard. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't care. Throw your tomatoes if you want. Y'all have to admit, he was looking good in that car. He was. Oh, and also, guys, I got acrylics. Y'all can't tell? Y'all can't tell? Y'all can't tell? I'm sorry. I know I don't normally talk like this, but as long as I got these acrylics, it's going to happen. Apologize. So anyway, y'all know he was looking good in that car. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. Y'all can hate on me all y'all want, but y'all know y'all was looking at them big chocolate arms, wanting to rub up on them. Say what you want. He looked good in that car. Hey, D-Mark. Stop with the tomato. Anyway, moving on from Chevelle and D-Mark. I'm going to end with the worst. I can't get into them right now. I can't. I don't have the energy. Hold on. Let me move on to somebody else. Andrea and Lamar. Andrea, how can I word this? Because again, I'm doing better in 2021. I'm just going to do better. I'm going to do my best. The roast will not be so severe because I have to do better. Andrea, how can I say this nicely? You were coming off as an awful person on TV. And I will give you the benefit of the doubt and say that you are playing this character, right? That this is not who you are. That you are just playing a character, but you are coming off extremely awful. You look as if you're an abuser, that you abuse your entire family. You abuse your children, and you look as if you abuse your children, and you look as if you abuse your husband. I cannot believe in this. The felon who did 20 years for like murder is the nice guy. Is the guy we're all rooting for. The Crip. The lifelong Crip is the person in this relationship that we are rooting for. I'm telling y'all, Crips are really nice people. All my interaction with Crips have been pleasant. How many Bloods have I met since I've lived out here? Was it like 4? I met 4 Bloods. One of them almost shot me. That's a story time for another day. But my interactions with Crips, LA Crips, I don't know about Crips anywhere else, have been very pleasant. And I have talked to people who have said the same thing. I know somebody who, Crips escorted her to the market because they were just like, we know you're not from this neighborhood. Let's walk you to the market. At first they initially were going to rob her, but they knew that, when they talked to her, they found out she was a nice person. So they escorted her to the market, waited for her to get her groceries, escorted her to her car, and said, "Don't come around here no more, ma'am. Like, this is not a safe space." Crips are really nice people. I haven't met a bad one. Lamar is such a nice guy. I can't believe we're rooting for him. Like, Andrea is mad at him. First of all, before we get into that, I'm so glad that he stood his ground. I'm so glad that he was just like, no, I don't have to tell you when I'm going to see my daughter or when I'm taking my daughter to see her sister. I don't have to tell you that. You're being ridiculous. I love the fact that he stood up to her and did not let her bulldoze him. And because of that, Andrea lost her mind. As soon as he walked in, she was screaming at him. And because he wasn't backing down, she starts screaming at him. Then he's outside. I think he was doing his confessional. She comes outside screaming at the top of her lungs, "Don't say nothing bad about me. Why are you saying bad things about me? You know that's not right, Lamar. Why are you saying bad things about me?" And the kids are like, "Mom, can you just come inside? Can you just come inside?" And Lamar is just like, "I'm saying my part of what happened. No, y'all not saying nothing bad about me." First of all, the Crips are very nice people. I wouldn't test one. You're doing a lot. You're doing a lot to a Crip. You're doing a lot to a Crip. I'm just saying that, girl. You're doing a lot to a Crip. As I've told Candace, not everybody was raised right. Slow your roll. So anyway, after, she verbally assaults Lamar, she goes into her home, takes down all of their family pictures, screaming, "Why did I even get with you? I should have never got with you in the place." Then turns to her children and don't let him in the home either. "You heard that, Tennyson? Don't let him into this home. I'm tired of him." And she walks off to her bedroom. Abusive. Absolutely abusive, because now you have put your children in it and now you are making them pick a side. So they got to sit there and probably hear their stepdad bang on the door wanting to come in, and they have to tell them that they cannot open the door and let him in or ignore that man as he is pleading to come into his home. You are abusive. This may not be who you are. This may be a character that you are playing on national TV. You better flip the script. You better change this character up. It's an awful, awful way to look on TV. You're just abusing your entire family. The fact that your youngest was afraid to tell you that she wanted to go see her sister, you have a problem. And then say, "Well, Lamar's daughter blames me because of everything that her father does. When he don't see her, she blames me." No, look at you. You are a problem. You have a very bad attitude and you are looking extremely abusive to your family on TV. I hope that this is a character and that everybody is in on it, because you give me stage mom. You give me the type of moms that be out here in LA, no shade, selling their kids to Disney and Nickelodeon. You give me that. You give me stage mom. So maybe that's what you're doing, but this is just ugly. It's so ugly. And again, as somebody who, is dealing with scalp issues, is also dealing with hair loss, because, I told y'all when this whole thing started, I started, losing hair like right here, stressed out, but it's getting better. I got, medication and everything for that. And I'm working on dealing with the stress. I feel like after January 20th, my edges are going to come back. Prayerfully. But as someone who's dealing with this, I am not talking about this woman and I am not dragging her. Honey, I'm just telling you the truth. Woman to woman, edgeless woman to edgeless woman. You have got to get a bang. You need a bang. You need a bang. They sell what? Not Sally's, Sam's Beauty. Sam'sBeauty.com. Right now, they're having I think it's a 30% off sale off of synthetic weave bangs. You got to get it. You got to get it, girl. You got to get it. I am not shaming you. I am not shaming you. I am not roasting you. But you are on TV, national TV, gluing your edges, gluing your tracks to bare edges. It's just bald. It's like If George Jefferson glued a track to the top of his skull, that's what it's looking like. And I'm just like, I can't ignore this. Like, I'm looking at you ripping the pictures off the wall. It's a whole bald spot in tracks. You should not. What season is this for you? Sis, I'm telling you, you can't, you got to do something about that. You really, really do. You can get a weave bang right now. I think they are $3.99. The whole total may come up. You're living in LA. So with the LA tax, which is 10%, with the shipping and handling, I believe is $6. The whole thing might come up to about $14 or so dollars. That's nothing. Get multiples. If you get multiple weave bangs, the shipping might be free, because I think it's free shipping after $35 or something like that. Get multiple weave bangs. You have to. You cannot be on TV like this. It's just, and first of all, it's HD cameras and freaking professional lighting. They just had your scalp out. It was just bald. They had your whole scalp out. And Andrea, again, no jokes. It was so bare, we could see the weave glue on the tracks. We can't have you out here like this, sis. We cannot have you out here like this. Edgeless woman to edgeless woman, sister to sister, get a weave bang. Get two. To get one right here, so you could do a little Farrah Fawcett and bring it around, and then get the other one right here to cut. You know what? You might need four. So one right here to do a Farrah Fawcett, another right here to do another Farrah Fawcett, and then you got to get the sides, because the sides are ate up. Is it stress? Or are you getting sewing weaves? It's something going on with what you're doing to your hair. Oh, are you pressing your hair? Maybe you need to do a full lace wig and stop pressing your hair. Maybe that's it. It's probably heat damage, girl. It's probably heat damage. Hold on. We got a super chat from Mackie. Mackie says, I believe Andrea will be the reason Lamar will go back to jail. Oh, she's doing the most. I hope not. I hope not. Thank you so much, Mackie, for the super chat. But maybe do a full lace wig. Thanks again, Mackie. Maybe do a full lace wig. And listen, sister, hold on. You are on a hit TV show. Girl, there are so many places, so many wig makers and, up and coming stylists that will take you on pro bono. That's the right terminology, but for free. As long as you post them on your Instagram or just give them a little commercial on this show. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't have to be this way. You just do not have to be out there on national TV. It doesn't make any sense. You have to know, because if I'm not you, and if I can see your bald spot, you can see your bald spot. You might have a little issue. You might have a little scalp psoriasis. That's what I have. I have to take with my medicine. If I showed y'all this room, because I'm still not unpacked from Philly. I still have gifts I haven't unwrapped. It's just, I came back to LA and it was a civil war. I had a lot to deal with. Anyway, if we see it, you see it. But I have my little medicine so that what is it? So I don't get these like scalp psoriasis patches on my scalp, because when those patches get there, hair can't grow. And this happens to a lot of Black women who are not from LA, who move here. A lot of our hair falls out, and a lot of us develop scalp psoriasis because we're just not used to the dryness of this environment. I'm from Philly. I'm used to humidity. My hair was flowing in Philadelphia. I came here, my hair fell out, and all of a sudden I got scalp psoriasis. I said, wait a minute, I don't do that. Not where I'm from. We don't have no scalp psoriasis. That's a run in my family. But my doctor was just like, well, it's, you're in a desert climate. So you have to put the moisture into your scalp that the environment where you're from would just do for you automatically. That may be what it is. I'm trying to help you. But if I can see your bald spot, I know you can see it, sis. I know you can see it. And there's nothing wrong with having little hair issues. Black women go through it a lot. We do a lot to our hair. What we need to do is just leave it alone. You know what I mean? But we're creatives, okay? We got to do everything. We got to give ourselves finger waves and waterfalls and, side bangs and shave this off and dye this and curl this up. This is our canvas, okay? Then we got to get box braids and, Bantu knots. And then we got to get Senegalese twists. We do a lot to our hair. We really just need to leave it alone. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not judging you, mama, but I'm just saying, if I could see it, you could see it. So let's fix that. You've been on enough TV. You've been on enough seasons to get that together. There's no excuse. And stop abusing your family, even if it's a storyline. It's ugly. It's very, very ugly. And poor Tennyson. Poor Tennyson. That boy gonna curse one day. He gonna curse one day and start breaking tables. He has been. Oh shoot! Shut up. Sorry, I have a diction app on my computer, and it was about to take me off of this live. But yeah, I hope you get that fixed, sis. God bless. God bless. Brittany and Marcelino. Intervention. This went from a positive, storyline to every week between the Brittany and Marcelino. I'm just like, oh Lord, what am I going to see today? What am I going to be exposed to today? Their scenes have become just so gut-wrenching and dark. I don't know, y'all. I told y'all before. I don't know how long I can stick with them. Anyway, we see Marcelino. We finally meet his mom. Why haven't we met her before? Well, anyway, it's the first time we're meeting. I gotta blow out some of these candles. This is way too many candles in here. This is the first time that we're seeing his mother, and she meets him at a laundromat. He's washing clothes. That fake blood that they put on that white t-shirt to make it, to give Marcelino a scene. I would have used a different color shirt and like different color material or like liquid to put on the shirt. Why do we first see Marcelino and he's cleaning a shirt that looks like it's bloody? Like it looks like he's cleaning the shirt of a victim. You know what I mean? I'm like, why did y'all go for red liquid on a white shirt? I was like, oh, Marcelino obviously killed somebody, right? Like, what is going on? Anyway, so he's, fakely cleaning these shirts at the laundromat. And all I could think about is, you have a 5-person home. You don't have a washer and dryer? Now, let me tell you something. A washer and dryer is a luxury. I totally understand that. But if you got a home with 5 people in it, invest in a washer and dryer. He didn't put all that damn money into a backyard that they don't really need right now, but didn't get a washer and dryer? You got a lot of people. You got a bunch of kids. That's a lot of clothes a week. You mean to tell me that you and Brittany are going down to the local laundromat and washing all those clothes every week? Y'all also got 2 dogs. So y'all got a lot of linens to wash as well. You're doing that every week? All that money you're putting into the laundromat, baby, you could put that into a washer and dryer. Stop taking them damn poker classes and get a washer and dryer. It just, you got a whole home and not a washer and dryer. Again, it's a luxury, but you got a 5-person home. You got a 5-person home and you didn't put all of your life savings into a backyard. What am I going to say? Not smart. Not smart. Anyway, and I know you and Brittany get paid a nice little chunk from this show. Get a washer and dryer. You can put it right there in that backyard in Vegas. It never rains there, so you don't have to worry about that. Oh my gosh, I almost clicked into a Clubhouse room. This app is a lot. This app is a lot. Oh, follow me on Clubhouse. I'm NikkiStar TV on Clubhouse. Anyway, so we find out this episode that Marcelino's mother is also a recovering alcoholic. I thought that his stepdad was an alcoholic. How many people in Marcelino's life is an alcoholic? And then we later find out about people in his family who, have been using drugs and, have a lot of substance abuse issues, and that one uncle killed another uncle or a cousin killed an uncle. Him and Brittany have really lived through a lot. This couple, to me, is a living embodiment of Rihanna's song, We Found Love in a Hopeless Place. They have really found love in a hopeless place. These two come from really depressive communities, like their own personal communities, their families, very toxic, a lot of issues with the people who were supposed to raise them, a lot of issues. And the fact that these two found each other. Remember in the beginning when I was just like, Brittany, get away from this man. He seems very creepy. I take that back. These two are very perfect for each other. And unfortunately, it's the damage that links them. It's the damage that they've experienced in their families that bonds them. You know what I mean? And it's really unfortunate, but I'm happy for this couple that at least out of everything that they've been through, they were able to find beauty amongst their ashes. They were able to come together and really find love and build a family. That being said, Brittany, you have to let your husband lead. You have to let him lead, especially in this situation, because you even said on camera that you have a really hard time disengaging from your mother. You're an addict, your mother is an addict. You got to cut her off. She is dangerous for you. She is dangerous for your family. She is out there with Marcelino, who, although I agree with him, telling her this is not a good thing to do, not wanting her to go out there and do it and deciding to go with her to protect her. Although I absolutely side with him in this situation, I did have a problem with him making light of what was happening. And maybe that was his way of coping. Maybe that was his way of trying to keep, his wife in a positive place. But it was clearly annoying her, and it just looked like it was in poor taste. That was my only issue with him. So we pretty much don't know what happens. Their scenes wrap up with Brittany going to a crack motel looking for her mother. So we really don't know what happened, but all we know is that her mother is not contacting her, and she's concerned because she doesn't know if her mother has relapsed again or where she is. So she's going to find her mom. Here's what I want to say about this. Brittany, you've shown us enough. You've shown us enough. You don't owe us any more of your business. You don't. We have seen every part of your life. Some parts we don't need to see. We do not need to go to a crack town, a crack motel, and find your mother cracked out. We just don't need it, honey. We've seen enough. You've given the viewers, you've given this show enough. You don't have to give us everything. You really, really don't. Some stuff you can keep to yourself, because at some point, I'm going to be honest with you, it's going to start looking bad on you. That I don't think this is true, but it's going to start to look like you're exploiting your mother's addiction for views. That's what it's going to look like. And I don't think that's what you're doing. I think that you're just being very open and honest with your life. And I honestly appreciate it, because I think this is how you do reality TV. You're giving us way too much than we deserve. We don't need to see all of that. You know what I mean? You could talk about it in a confessional, but when they opened that hotel room door, I was just like, oh my God, motel. When they opened that door, I was like, oh my God, are we going to see her mother with, shooting up? I was very nervous. I'm triggered. You know what I mean? My chest is closing in. I'm like, what are we going to see? We don't need that. We don't. And that's your mama. You know what I mean? Like, we don't need to see her like that. If you don't want to see your mama like that, we don't want to see that. So, you've given us enough, mama. You don't got to give us that. We've seen enough. We've seen enough. I would rather go back to the fake storyline of Marcelino cheating. Let's go back there. Your mother strung out in Las Vegas. Not something I want to see. Not something I want to see. Let's get to the fake lesbians. Amber and Puppy, what's going on? What's going on? Because every week, one of them is straight. I told you about my friend who was just like, listen, too many lesbians be jumping back and forth. Because he's gay. He was just like, I don't know about these lesbians. I was like, what do you mean? He was like, Nikki, I got a lot of lesbian friends who are now married to men. I get invited to a lot of baby showers. Lesbians, men are not all that. Like, they're not all that. Hold on. I got a super chat. From Dee. Dee said, Nikki, one thing I know about drug addicts in hotel rooms is that you don't just walk in. She could be sucking Dee. Girl, oh my God. Now, let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you something right now. If next week's episode is Brittany's mama sucking on a wee wee for crack, I'm done. Oh, I'm done. That's too much. And then, Brittany, I'm going to have a problem with you. I'm going to have a problem with you because you should never have your mama out there on TV like that. Now, that better not be it. We better not. Because remember, at the end of the episode, Brittany was like, oh my gosh, no, they wouldn't do it. We TV, you're better than that. They wouldn't. No, DD. No, I'm not going to let you lead me down that road. Oh, no. Oh, no. Thank you for the super chat, DD. But no, I can't believe it. If they got her mother sucking. Why did DD take me there? You know what? Since we're there, I've already moved on to Amber and Puppy, but I do want to say this about Brittany and Marcelino. So Brittany couldn't get in her mother's room, right? So she had Marcelino go and talk to the hotel clerk. Let me say this. I hope that hotel clerk was an actor or a producer, somebody that they hired for this scene, because if that was an actual employee of that motel, ma'am, you're getting fired. You are getting fired. That man slipped you $20 and you gave him the keys to the room. That is a violation. That is a complete violation. I know that had to be an actor. There's no way. Would you really risk your job like that on camera for 20? You know what? Maybe she was on crack too. I don't know. And also, when he said, I like your nails, I know you like to get your nails done. Can I slide you $20? Where you getting your nails done for $20? In America, in Vegas. Where are you getting your nails done for $20? Because let me tell you something. That lady is not just getting a little child manicure. From the sound of that voice, she has acrylics. She gave me, not only does she have acrylics, she gave me coffin nails. She got some coffin nails. These are almond. Don't hate. These are almond shape. Don't do it. She gives me coffin. She gives me coffin, like coffin stiletto nails. That's what I get from her. Ain't no way, lady, that your nails are $20. Not with the full sets you be getting. Ain't no way. $20 for your nails, and you probably lost your job, girl. He would have slipped me that 20. I would have been like, is this for a pedicure? If so, you're $15 short, $20 short. Especially if you're in Vegas, you're $20 short. Now, if you're trying to get my nails done, I need $80 plus 20 for a tip. So what we doing? What we doing? Then you can get that key. But $20 for who? A 6-year-old? Man, y'all don't know how much it costs for us to look the way we look. Y'all have no idea. We need to start telling them in 2021. Like, listen, honey, I'm going to get my nails done. I need $250 and I don't need you to say anything about it. Just give me the money. Give me the card. Even better. Anyway, let's go back to the faux lesbians. So Amber, Puppy, and at some point, Vince is going to show up. Let's talk about Puppy's mama. Why is she so interested in these women? Munching carpets. Let's just tell the truth and shame the devil. Hold on. We got a super chat. Diamond Donna 2K said, hey, Nikki, finally caught a live listening to you while pulling a 10-hour shift at the post office. Thank you for your service in ATL. You always give me life for your reviews. I wish much success in life and in your career. Thank you so much, Diamond Donna 2K. I totally appreciate it. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Yeah, Puppy's mama. She is very concerned about, are y'all doing any hanky-panky? Any hanky-panky going on? Because I don't want them here. No hanky-panky. Y'all didn't have any hanky-panky today? Y'all didn't have any hanky-panky last night? Why not? Why you not having hanky-panky? Ma'am, I'm confused because I just don't know why you keep on asking about that. That's the one thing you keep on asking about, the hanky-panky. So are you concerned, curious, or aroused? What's going on? What is going on? Because you're not even like, she's not even asking if they're like in a relationship, if they're moving out, if there's, what's the future hold. She keeps on asking about the hanky panky. And I'm like, I'm confused. I'm really confused that is the one thing that is always on your mind. Listen, ma'am, we're living in a new season. We're living in a new day. If want to explore or experiment at your big age, you can do that. You can do that. Go out there and see what the hanky panky, what a woman is like. If you are that concerned about what puppy's on, because I feel like you're trying to live through puppy. I feel like you want some stories. And it's just a little weird. It's a little weird. What's going on with the hanky panky? I don't know. Did you do the hanky panky? Why do you want to know? Like what? Like what's going on? Are you like? Did you like drill a hole? Did you drill a hole in puppy's wall? Are you looking? Oh, ain't no licking going on. What's the problem? It's weird. It's because if it was anybody else, that the woman would be like, "Why do you care?" But it's her mother, so I don't know. Either she's concerned, curious, or aroused. Something is up. Either she needs a little story to get her through the day. Something is going on, but she keeps on asking them about that, and that is the only thing on her. You know what? Mama horny. Mama is horny. Mama is, and she's like, listen, I ain't getting no hanky panky. I ain't getting no action, so I want to hear about what the hell is going on in the room next door. Don't do it, but if you do it, let me know. That's what's going on. Because I'm just like, this is weird. Every time she sees them, she's asking about that. It's not happening because Amber is straight. Amber is straight. And you know who knew that Amber was straight? Puppy. Because as soon as Puppy got out, she was like, I feel something a little different. Something was a little off here. And the thing that I think is happening here, I told you about this. Amber is alert. Amber is alert. Lesbian until release date. Yeah. She alert. Amber was in there rubbing up on Puppy and or probably just getting rubbed up by Puppy. Because it don't seem like Amber was, reciprocating. Ciao. Amber was just like, listen, I don't know how long I'm going to be in here. So, just stimulate me a little bit while I think about The Rock. Amber straight. Amber is straight. And I just think that while she was in prison, especially, when we're ovulating, we're not ourselves. Let's be real, ladies. When you're ovulating, we are whores. Like just not ourselves. Just a mess. Anybody can get it, okay? So anyway, so I think that's what was happening while she was in prison. And I think she got out. And I think that she was just like, that was in prison. That was my life in prison. That's not my life now, because Puppy keeps on trying to talk about their relationship in prison and, who they are now and if they're going to have some kind of relationship. And Puppy is like, oh, and Amber's just like, oh, we're best friends. We're girlfriends. We're just friends. Now y'all just friends. And Puppy is looking at you like, oh, no, we wasn't friends. Not back when we was in prison. Not the orgies we was doing in the lunchroom. What's going on? So I'm thinking that Amber left her lesbian life in prison and now she's a straight woman. Why do I say that? True reason. She acting real straight to me. Real straight to me. And it's confusing the hell out of Puppy. And every time, Puppy's mama tries to label it as something, she's like, oh, no. We're just friends. We're best friends. It's my girlfriend. And mom's like, no hanky panky. Nothing happening with the lesbians. And Amber's just like, no, we don't do that. We're friends. Best buddies. We like this. Not like this. You know what I mean? So I think that's what's happening here. The second reason why I think that is because when Amber was doing her little, now this was a shocker, okay? When Amber was doing her little interview, her little confessional, some dude called. First of all, I don't know if y'all were like me. I got a little nervous when it was like inmate so-and-so. And I was like, oh my God, puppy back in prison. That's what I'm thinking. Then I hear this voice, this low voice. Hey, what's up? And I was like, is that puppy's mama? Is puppy's mama in prison? And then as the conversation goes on, I'm like, oh, this is Amber. Hey, daddy. Girl, you messy. Oh, girl, this was not what I expected. Amber, you are messy. So you're going to sit there and play lesbian because you don't got a place to stay. So you're going to sit there and play lesbian with Puppy until that dude get out. You can get a home with him. That's what's happening. That's why she's doing this. Like, she's giving Puppy just enough, laying on Puppy. And Puppy's just like, well, I want to have sex. Poor Puppy. Puppy's like, I want to have sex with her. She's not having sex with me. You know what I mean? Puppy's just like, you're rubbing on my arm. I want you to rub on my titty. And it's not happening, right? So Puppy is feeling some sort of way. She's feeling it. But Amber is giving Puppy just enough. She won't rub the titty, but she'll rub the arm right next to the titty. You know what I mean? Like, just grace it right here. You know what I mean? Just to keep Puppy aroused enough to not kick her out of her mama's home. Amber, you messy. I'm kind of living for it. I'm kind of living for it because I didn't expect it. Oh, Butch Amber. Hey, daddy. When you getting out? Girl, what? Girl, what? And of course, she's in love with a felon. Of course, she's in love with a felon. I bet you that man is in prison for either two things. He's either in there for selling dope or robbery. It's always one of the two. It's either meth or a robbery, hard narcotics or a robbery. He's probably in there for one or both. Well, Amber, this was the twist I was not expecting. Good on you, girl. That was some TV. That was some TV. I was like, oh, wait a minute. No, it's not a man. Did you tell your wifey, Puppy? No, because you need a place to stay. Wow, Amber. How did you become Michael? Anyway, oh, God. Why did I say his name? Is there any other couples? No, there's no other couples. Let's talk about Michael and Sarah. Y'all too young. Y'all are too young for this to be your lives. Y'all are way too young. It's embarrassing at this point. It is very embarrassing at this point. First of all, did I miss something? Because the first scene with Michael and Sarah, they're like in the middle of a conversation. And I'm like, when did this happen? When did this conversation? I didn't remember this. I did not remember this. So anyway, they're in the middle of a conversation about what's happening with Michael and everything that's going on with him. So Michael is telling Sarah about his breakup with, what is the prostitute? And not like shaming her and saying, oh, the prostitute. But, Michael was pimping this woman out. Is it Maria? Maria. He was pimping Maria out. They kept on getting arrested, so it didn't work out. That's not what Michael told her, but that's what we know. So he's just like, oh, yeah, she trying to, like, get me arrested. And, when I, like, broke up with her, she tried to, like, flip the car and, she could call the cops. And, I was just down bad, He's giving her this bogus story, Sarah. This is not, I'm sorry, Sarah. I really am. This isn't funny, but it's just like, I want you to have, Emmy can't do it alone. You need a group of girlfriends to help you through it. Real talk, you need a Black girlfriend to tell you what's really going on. Because this man is playing you and you just cannot see it. Are you overlooking the mess because he's Black? Because when you go through this with a white man, I don't know, girl, but you need a sister. You need a sister to tell you the truth because you're not listening to Emmy. Anyway, he's like, I'm down bad. I was going through a lot. I was depressed. Sarah. You know, I wish you would have told me. So rude. Before I go on, we got a super chat from Stella. Thank you so much, Stella. Stella said, I doubt Michael is done with Umbrella. They got a couple Insta page. The official Millie and Maria, and Megan follows it for some reason. They got a couples page? I hope it's a fan page and not actually Michael and Maria. Anyway, thank you so much, Stella, for the super chat. So he tells her this lie of a story, and Sarah is emotional. I just wish, because now Sarah is Afro-Latina. I just wish, you would have said something to me. Because I knew that you were going through something. I knew that you would not have missed court for no reason. Sweetie, he's lying. He's absolutely lying to you. He did not miss court because of Maria. He missed court because he spent the whole night at the local Best Western Inn banging that greasy hot topic sales associate to the high heavens. That's why he missed court. He was getting drunk and high with this girl and having sex with her. And then ran over boots. That's why he missed court, honey. This story that he gave you, and you, oh my goodness, Michael. You can always come and talk to me, Girl, this is sad. This is so sad. You know what's sad? What's even sadder is that you're watching this. You're watching this show, and you probably laid up with this dude watching this mess. I hope you're in on it. I really, really do. Because we are the viewers. We are watching this man lie to you. And I knew he was going through something. But I ain't always like this. I ain't always like this. That demon penis got you crazy. Crazy. Absolutely bonkers. But the fact that you just believed him without any hesitation after what he's put you through. God bless her. God bless her and them kids. Like, why she got emotional over that story? He's manipulating you again. He is manipulating you again. And I will say this, right? Sarah and Michael are an awful match. A match made in hell. They make some beautiful children. Those kids are so adorable. Just adorable kids. Oh, gosh. You know what? Maybe the evil is cancels out the evil and some positivity comes out and it's the kids. I don't know. But the fact that those kids came out of these two, won't he do it? That's the work of the Lord. That's the work of the Lord. So anyway, after Sarah cries over Michael's lies and the situation that he was in with Maria, after that, she makes her way to his hotel room. I just can't believe it's this good. I can't believe that whatever Michael is slinging is this good. Girl, I'm not buying it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Because she walked up in that Best Western Inn just happy. She got her kid. First of all, she got her kids on her hips, her baby on her hip, and her little daughter, her little biracial daughter, walking up into this Best Western. Hey, Michael, here's Daddy. Say hi to Daddy. Why do you want this life? Why do you want this life? Listen, are the girls in the hood making this look fun? It's not. It's not fun. It's not cool. It's not. Why do you want this life? Because you're in your little sweatsuit with your daughter on your hip and your hoops and your baseball cap, going to the Best Western to see your baby father. Why do you want this life? So this is the kicker. Baby, I screamed. So She's in a hotel room where she always wanted to be with Michael. And she's just like, you know what? So how long are you staying? And Michael's like, I don't know. I don't know, like 2 weeks or something. I just, want to stay, long enough to like, spend time with my kids. Let me tell you something, honey. He already knows where you're going. He already played you before he gave you that lie of a story. He already knew. He already knew that he had you before he even uttered this story. He already knew, because why the hell are you meeting with him anyway? Why are you meeting with this dude? He already knew that he had you before he even uttered this lie about Maria and, getting stopped by the cops and all that mess. He already knew. Because if you got a man, why are you meeting with him? Why is he allowed to come over? Why are you in his hotel room? I'm telling you, I was watching this with my mom and she was just like, he got her. He got her. That's all he needed. He got her. He won. I'm like, okay, calm down, girl. Calm down. But it's true. He already knew that he had this girl. He already knew what she was going to say before she even said it. So you said you're going to be here for like 2 weeks to come like see our daughter? Okay. You could like stay with me. You don't have to, you don't have to stay here. You could like come and stay with me and the girls, to help me out, because I need help. It's a lot, you can help me watch them. Like you don't have to stay here. You can come to my house and, be with me. I mean, the girls, and, spend time and like be a father. You're going to get that man a son, and the world is going to pay. The world is going to pay. You are going to give him a son. You just setting yourself up for the foolishness. We do not need him to raise any men. We don't need it, but you're going to do it. You're going to be responsible. You are going to be responsible for the man that demon penis raised. You're going to let him raise another demon penis? I can't. Sarah, don't save her. She don't want to be saved. You don't want to be saved. You want this life. Now I'm talking about her. Now I'm talking like her. Anyway, we got a super chat from Order Steps. Order Steps. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Ordered Steps said, Nikki, you missed a super chat from Angie. Where? Hold on, let me scroll. Is this it? This is Stella. Where's Angie's super chat? I just see Stella's. Where? I'm sorry, Angie. I didn't see it. Thank you so much for the super chat, Angie. Ordered Steps said that Angie said, in a motel hell, no need to worry about her job. Tell it, Angie. Thank you for the super chat, and thank you, Ordered Step, for keeping me on track. Thank you so much. I love my moderators. Thank you so much. So, Michael, after Sarah, the Afro-Latina queen, after she tells him, you could stay with me, you can help me with the kids and everything, just help me out, my vagina. I mean, the kids. That's what's going to happen. You want him. I've never wanted a man like this. Have I ever wanted to do like this? That I actually know, because I'm thinking about the man I wanted like this, but I don't know. Idris Elba don't know me, but I want him. But he's married, so I'm gonna move on to Yaha. Let me stop talking about that man. I feel like I'm gonna meet him. And I'm gonna be real embarrassed. Somebody gonna take these lives and be like, remember when you was hoeing on live over Yaha? Anyway, so this is what she wants, right? So Michael's like, yeah, if you mean that, I would love to, because he knows, and the only reason why he's doing this is because she has moved on with somebody else. What Michael wants to do is to bang Sarah like crazy and have that man come over and be shaking and baking in the kitchen for her kids, and watch Michael walk out in his boxers, freshly sexed, and go in that kitchen, open that refrigerator, take out some orange juice, open it, drink it from the cart, and then put it back in and be like, what's up, dude? Wild night last night. That's what he wants to do. He don't want her, but he wants to do that to that fool That's a living nanny and chef. That's what he wants to do, and he's going to do it. He's going to do it, and she's going to let him. Marianne gave you girl a super chat. Marianne said, being Michael, being you not being honest, you have never been there for your kid. Oh, we about to get into that. You have never been there for your kids. Stop it. Michael actually believes what he says. He's a fool. He's a fool. Thank you so much, Marianne, for the super chat. And let's get into that. So everything is gravy, right? Everything is gravy. And then Sarah brings up, after she invites, I'm gonna be real with you, right? Michael he's not defendable. He's just not a good guy. It is what it is. Maybe this is a character he's playing on TV. I will give him that. But he's coming off as not a good guy. I will give him that. Sarah escalated this situation. There was no reason it need to come from y'all two about to have sex. Y'all probably about to put them kids in the bathroom and have a little sex. Okay? That's where this was going. It didn't need to go from there to where it ended. So she says, basically, after you invite him over, before you come over, I just need you to acknowledge that you haven't been there for your kids. What? Where the hell is this coming from? Like, why do you need that? He hasn't been there. You know he hasn't been there. And you are volunteering your home and your vagina and your car to this man, knowing that he has not been there for your children. Why does he have to say it? You already know it. Your children know it. The world knows it. Why does he have to say it to you in order to come over? Because we know that you don't have any standards for him. So whether he admits it or not, he still want to give you another child. We already know how this is going. So why did this need to happen? It just makes me think that she wants to be like, she feeds off of the toxicness that comes with Michael, because she knows that she can get into a fight with him. And I don't know, maybe they have great sex after a really bad fight. I don't know what it is, but there was no reason for Sarah to go where she went with this man. There was no reason, because as soon as she says that, she knows it's going to get under his skin, especially because the cameras are there. Michael, yo, I'm not going to get into this with you. I've been there for my kids. You've been in prison. And when you weren't in prison, you were prostituting Maria. Like, dude, you haven't been there. You haven't. You have not been a good father. It is what it is. Do you love pretty girl? Which is really weird to me. That could be the thing that you call your daughter, but it's something about Michael saying it to his daughter and the way he's saying it. Not saying that he's doing anything inappropriate with his daughter, but I feel like if Aviana wasn't mixed, I don't think he would be calling her that. He gives me that kind of black father. He gives me that. I just don't feel like he would do the same thing if his kid's mother was black and had his features. I just don't think he would do that. He gives me that. It is what it is. We can move on. Before I move on, we got a super chat from Gabrielle Ashley. Is it Gabrielle? Gabrielle. Forgive me. Gabrielle said, wait, what about the trailer for next episode? Lacey, Shane, and your hubby John voice. We will get into that. Thank you so much, Gabrielle. Thank you for the super chat. So Michael is now upset because she said that he hasn't been there for the kids. Yo, I need you to be real though. I need you to just say it. Like, you have not been there for your kids, Michael. Like, for real. You just have not been there for your kids. Michael, I need you to say that you have not been there. What the hell is wrong with you? Where's my son? Let me get my son. Hold on. Because I know I got to use my baby for reenactments. Oh, we have another super chat. We got a super chat from Sly Cat. Sly Cat said, I took my bedtime meds 3 hours ago, and I have dropped the phone 3 times, falling asleep. Bye, y'all. Great show, Nikki. I know it's so late for my East Coast subscribers. Thank you so much for watching, Sly Cat. And thank you for the super chat. So anyway, Sarah holding a baby, the poor baby's eardrums, right here. Michael, you have not been here for your kids. Like, I don't even know why you are like saying this when I can tell you you have not been here for your kids. The baby's here. The baby's head is shaking. Her beautiful curls is going all over the place. And she is in her ear screaming at her father. Then she's in her confessionals. He's yelling at me. He's getting aggressive to me. He's making me fight him. No, you were the one who escalated the situation with your child. We're having a fight in front of my kids, and I ain't even want to do that. You are the one that is screaming into your daughter's ear about her deadbeat father, the poor baby. No, Michael, because you are the one that was doing. I was like, put the baby down. Please put the baby down. Thank you. And scene. Take a bow. Good job, baby. Mommy, look proud of you. So she finally puts the baby down, but she's continuing this argument with Michael. You're not gonna sit there and say that I'm not a good mom because of you. You want the reason why I'm not a good mom. You keep on telling him. This is the thing. Sarah would have such a better experience with Michael and in life if she took any responsibility. You have to take responsibility for this because you're talking about how you're going through all this stuff as a mother and that he's creating this environment where you're arguing with him in front of your children, but you are the one who escalated the situation. And if you know that this is not a healthy environment for your kids, why are you escalating and engaging in this kind of environment and then putting it on Michael? Because it's easy to put it on him because he's awful. It's easy to make him the villain because he's awful, but you don't take any kind of responsibility for the environment the toxic environment that you create for your children as well. One, you keep on choosing this awful man to get pregnant by. You keep on having unprotected sex by this awful man. You keep on allowing him back into your life to humiliate you and abandon your children. Why can't you take some responsibility for this situation? Because Michael's awful. So he's a great villain to throw everything on, and you take no responsibility. Everything is his fault. But you both are in this Best Western Inn fighting about nothing because he's been a deadbeat. So this ain't nothing new, nothing that really matters because you're still going to take him back. You're still going to have unprotected sex with him, and you're still going to give him a child. So this conversation, this argument doesn't even matter. But let's talk about where you're going back and forth with the deadbeat dad of the century. Why are you going back and forth with him? Your freaking child, your baby is chomping down on a Best Western Inn remote. Did y'all see that baby? I was like, oh God, get the remote. Get the remote out the baby's mouth. Get the remote. The baby's chomping on this remote that we all know has been in every crevice. Has been in every crevice. We know that COVID, sperm, coochie juice, pubic hair, blood, we know all that stuff is on that remote. And that baby is and Sarah can't see it. Michael can't see it because they're arguing about him being a deadbeat dad. Toxic. Just toxic. I'm watching this baby eat this remote, and neither one of you noticed that. Not only did you not notice that, you got so upset that you left your daughter with this man who you're saying is not a good father. You leave your daughter with him while she's crying with you, and then you take your oldest and say, come on, Aviana, and you walk out with her and lead a child as she cries for you. But it's easy to blame Michael because he's just an awful person. So are you. So are you. You two are one and the same because that argument didn't need to happen. You did not need to bring your children in it and involve them in it. And then you made that separation. So you left that baby with this dude that you're arguing about not being a good dad. You leave her with him and then you take your oldest. Why? He's not a good father. So why are you leaving your youngest with him? She may be too young to understand it now, but if you don't correct this behavior, if this is something that you continue to do, she's going to think that you don't want her, that she's not worthy of you leaving with her because you keep on leaving her with the person that you say is unfit. What is that telling your child? As she chumps on a COVID-filled remote, you know how many coochies and behinds that remote has been in? It's in your baby's mouth. Child. Oh, child. These two are too toxic for reality TV. Like, I like to watch them, but this couple gets to a point where I'm just like, get off this show and get an immediate couples therapy. Y'all got problems. Y'all have so many problems. And the thing that's bothering me out of all of this, I keep on hearing her say it. Come on, Aviana, because that's your girlfriend now. That's your girlfriend. That's because I guarantee you she cussing out Michael and dragging him with Aviana. Girl, you see what he did to me? See, this is what I'm saying. I don't want you to be dating no, because you know she said the N-word. You know she says it. She don't say it on camera, but you know she said it to Aviana. I don't want you to be dating no nigga like that, not like your father. Don't be dating him. You know, because that's a girlfriend. Because Aviana's old enough now, so they talking. They got their little tea and they're sitting and they're having her father for breakfast, lunch, and dinner in the living room. Girl, let me tell you what he did to me. And you know he still saying up there with Maria, the one that was talking about you on her Instagram page. Really, mommy? Not that be Maria, child. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. Do better, Sarah. Do better. Anyway, that's all I want to talk about in this review. And if you were here just for the live review, it ends right now. Let's get into the chit chatter. Hopefully I didn't miss a live. Let me know, moderators, if I missed a live. I thought, Miss Gigi, I thought that was Maria's grandchild. I didn't know that that was her child. Right? I thought it was her grandchild. Anyway, he's unfit. He's unfit. But Sarah gonna let him watch the youngest, the one that's not even potty trained and can't speak a full sentence. This unfit dad, you're leaving her in his care? You did that because you want a reason to come back. You're like, you know what? I cooled off. I just, I shouldn't have acted that way. I'm sorry, Michael. Like, I ain't mean it. Listen, the baby is asleep. Aviana and I are tired. You mind if we say? Thank you. Thank you. You don't have to sleep on the couch. You can stay in the bed with me. Like, it's not, I got a boyfriend. Well, we're not like that. Me and you, we are co-parenting. All right. We're co-parenting. Like, we're not going to do that. But I do sleep naked. Girl, we see you. We see each other. We see you. Don't play me. Play checkers. Yes, Marianne, that poor baby. Melanin Nana said he gives me Tupac Lucky Dirty thing and vibe and poetic justice. Absolutely, though. Absolutely. L Boogie said, I'm curious now. If Michael has a history of street corner management, how did he and Sarah meet again? L Boogie, I do believe they met when they were teenagers. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that Sarah is just so into Michael because I think he's the first. I think he's her first. I think he's the first man that she's been intimate with. And I think he is also her first love. So I think that she just can't get away from him because he's connected to so many firsts in her life. Right now, he's her first and only baby father. Coos Girly said, those children are going to be messed up. I hope not. I pray against that. I really, really do. I hope Michael and Sarah grow up. Like, Aviana is still very young, impressionable, but still very young, where they can turn it around. I hope they do. I hope they do. I really, really do. Marion said, I hope that was before COVID. I don't think so. And Brittany, well, they could have filmed them at different times. And also, every state has different mask requirements, right? There are a lot of red states that don't require that stuff. There are a lot of red cities that don't require masks. So it could be different for where they're staying. Oh no, if they're in Rochester, they got Cuomo. So I don't know. I don't know. This was before COVID, but I'm thinking it's during, because we've seen Brittany and Marcelino in mask. So, but it also could have been filmed at different times. I'm not sure, but if the COVID ain't on that remote, the fecal matter is, coochie juice is, blood is, of course dust. Of course dust is on there. All in that baby's mouth while her parents argue. She was chomping on that remote like it was a candy bar. I was like, oh my gosh, get the remote out the baby's mouth. They never even noticed. Gabrielle said, I didn't see the scene, didn't know she had the baby in her arms. I didn't see Aviana till she told her. Yeah, I didn't see Aviana till she told her, oh no, I did see Aviana. She walked in with her till she told her, let's go the second time. So wherever she was, the baby could have been. Yeah, but she was holding the baby at first and just screaming in her ear, like, no, Michael, no, because that's what I'm saying. Like, you have not been there for the kids. You have not, Mike. The poor baby. I'm like, oh God, get a neck, get the baby neck. But Michael's the unfit parent. Okay. On the Black Lavender, on the Corona remote. Diamond Donna 2K said, I'm scared for those children. CPS needs to get involved. This is the thing. CPS is not any better, right? You know what I mean? The system is even worse for kids. I hope they get it together. They have some beautiful young children. They can fix it. They can fix it. I don't know if they will, though. They're young, but not that young. Now both of them are almost 30. At some point, I'm telling y'all, when y'all get past that 25 mark, people stop playing with you and giving y'all that kid getaway. Be like, oh, well, they're in their 20s. You know, as soon as you turn 30, everybody expects for you to know every damn thing and have the wisdom of a 90-year-old. That's what, nobody gives you any passes after 30. So y'all better figure it out. Chris G. Gray says she left the baby as a power move. Absolutely, Chris. She left the baby as a power move and also as a ticket to come back to that hotel late at night with no panties on. We know what you're doing. You ain't playing no woman over here. We know what the move is. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I got halfway home and I realized, did I leave my AirPods here? Girl, please. You left the AirPods there and you left your panties at home. We know what's going on. He knows what's going on. Stop it. No, I just can't get my AirPods. Stop it. I can't stay. No, I gotta go. No, stop. I can't. Okay, I'll watch one Netflix series with you. Just one, but I gotta go. Next thing you know, you were at lunch with your coworker. Girl, I did not go over there to have sex with him. This is your coworker watching you lie. Really, Sheila? Really? No, seriously. I did not mean to leave my AirPods. Ain't nobody leaving their AirPods. Ain't nobody leaving their AirPods. Don't play me. Play checkers. That baby, her youngest, was AirPods. She left that baby there so she could come back late in the night. It's too dark to drive back, Michael, and I got the baby, and I'm tired, and Aviana is scared to drive in the dark. Can I just stay over? Okay, we can talk about it in the morning. Don't try nothing. Stop, Michael. Stop. We've all been there. We know what game you're playing. Girl, bye. Melanata, poor baby got thrust. She sure did. That's the thing. Marion said, "No, ma'am, don't leave your child with that man." Exactly. If he's unfit, if he's not a good father, why are you leaving your baby with him? Your youngest, who needs more attention at this moment than Aviana. Aviana definitely needs more attention, but this baby can't string a full sentence. I don't even know if she's saying words at this point. Got a whole pamper on. You don't have no pampers there. What is Michael going to do? Wrap that baby up in curtains because he don't know what the hell he's doing. Oh, Gabrielle said they finally gave into Sarah. No ish either and show the real her. No over editing. I feel like they've been showing her, or maybe I've seen who the real Sarah is. Come on, Black Lavender. Remote had herpes and corona all over it. Guys, let me not act like everybody knows this. No judgment. I've just, been in a lot of hotels. Not like that. Not like that. I ain't know how. But I've traveled, and before Corona, I was bleaching down my remotes and alcoholing them things down because people be doing some freaky stuff. People be doing some freaky stuff with them remotes, especially if you're staying at a hotel that has a porn option. Just use gloves with that remote. Just use gloves because, baby, that remote has been some places and had some liquid on it. Stay woke. Stay woke. Alcohol, not peroxide, alcohol, bleach, Lysol, everything you got to do to that remote, do it. Or just watch everything on your computer. Kaylina says she playing the game all wrong. She don't know how to play because he's playing her, guys. He knows every move that she's going to make. He is playing her. Diamond Diamond Donna's 2K said, I don't ever want D that good. Me either. Nope. I'm good. Stay over there with that demon PP. Stay over there. I don't want it. I heard about it. I'm fine. I'm fine with the stories. I'm good. Thank you, sir. Stay away from me. Me Not Me 2008. She's so obvious. Right? Like you're not playing anybody. Sarah, we can see the moves that you're making. We can see it. You're not going to tell me that you left your baby with this unfit man and you're not coming back to retrieve her. That's your power move. Yes, yes, Netflix and chill. Netflix and get pregnant. That's what she's trying to do. Because there are women out there like that who keeps on having children with awful men and thinks that every baby is going to change him. He's going to be a lot different with Junior. No, he's not. He's going to be worse. He's going to be worse. And you're going to keep on giving him children thinking that it'll keep him and that he'll change. It won't. It won't. It won't. Uh, Gabrielle, Gabrielle, Gabrielle says, I wasn't really paying attention to the scene. I believe y'all saw the baby in her hands. I was just saying she knew she was going to leave the baby. That's why I wanted to know why she even called Aviana. Yeah. She knew she was leaving that baby. She knew. Kaylina said, I aspire to be well traveled. Yes, Nikki. Girl, it's not what you think. I grew up in church, and my church was a sister church to another church that was in Jersey and in Baltimore. And they had several other churches at Miami and all. So we would travel to those churches. That's what I'm talking about. Girl. I'm not talking about getting flued out. I wish. Stella said, hashtag stop remote abuse 2021. Please stop it. I'm telling you, if you're at a hotel that has a porn option, don't use the remote. If you have to, alcohol, Lysol, bleach, all of them, or one or the other. Just know that remote has seen some things. I Am Awesome Production says, I work in a hotel and the remote it's the last thing the housekeepers be forgetting about the most. Excuse me, and I worked at nice hotels. I mean, I can understand. I can understand. Angie Brooks, for your own personal sanity, don't blacklight a hotel room. Don't do it. Don't do it. I have come to the conclusion that I'm sleeping in bodily fluid. I just made my mind up. I'm like, you know what? I don't know, this is either semen or blood or both. You just gotta make peace with it. You gotta make peace with it. Aaron Reviews, hey boo, said, will you be reviewing The Real Housewife of Atlanta and Little Women Atlanta? Please say yes. And hey, love, by the way. Hey, Aaron Reviews. Yes, I will. I'm going to do a video about it because it's a lot I want to talk about. But moving forward, this was actually supposed to happen this week, but we had a civil war. Forgive me, some things were pushed back. But because I'm introducing new shows into our rotation, some of the reviews will be edited and some will be live, just because if I'm doing lives for all of these shows, I won't have any time to do my acting stuff. And right now the industry is on hold until the 18th. But when it gets back up, it's going to be very busy because this is pilot season. And if y'all been with me for this long, since the beginning, y'all know that pilot season is a really busy time for actors, just anybody in the industry. It's a lot of auditioning going on, a lot of filming and stuff going on. So I have to be available for that. So some of my lives, some of my reviews will be live and some will be edited. I will keep you guys posted on what is what. I won't be doing these like pop-up lives out of the blue. I will have a schedule, just because I can't predict what my life is going to be like after the 18th. I just cannot predict it. So I'm just going to go back to the old format just a bit, because we do, enjoy these lives. I have a good time with you guys and I want to keep them up. But I'm definitely going to have to go back to edited reviews. I will be finish reviewing The Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's been boring, so I haven't been, eager to do a live, but I will get back to that. And I'm definitely reviewing Little Women Atlanta. I'm also checking out The Bell Collective and Married at First Sight. I'm going to watch the first 2 episodes and see if that's interesting, if I feel like this is something I could get with. But Drag Race, I'll be doing Drag Race every Saturday. Some will be edited, some will be live. I think the last reviews for Drag Race will be lives, because a lot of stuff is going to be happening. I would rather talk to you about that right away than do an edited review. But because there's so many characters, I think it's better to do an edited review of Drag Race so that we can talk about those characters, because there's a lot of queens at this point. When it gets to less queens and we know them by name and face, then I'll just do a live. But right now, tomorrow's review of episode 1 and 2 will be alive, and after that they will be edited until we get closer to the season finale. Any other new show? That's all I'm thinking about. I'm looking at Dallas. Hasn't really interested me yet, but if it does, I will let you guys know if or when I'll start reviewing that. Yeah, I'm going to finish out OC. Salt Lake is pretty good, still pretty good to me. I'm going to keep on reviewing that. That's pretty much it. Still waiting for Basketball Wives. Don't know when that's coming back, but that'll be another one. Oh my gosh, what is that show? It's a show that I'm interested in. Hold on, Aaron, hold on. There is a show. What is it called? What is that show called? Is it up under new segments? This is Atlanta. This segment, February phase. Oh, I'm also going to be doing different videos as well, just to let you know more about me and just other things that I'm interested in besides the reviews, because there's more to NikkiStar. So those will, I'll let you know when those are rolling out. Darn it. I don't know what the show is, but it's a reality TV show about wealthy Asian Americans on Netflix. And the trailer looked really good. So I might do a review on that. I don't know what the name is. I wrote it down. I can't find it, but I'm going to start watching that soon. And I'll let you guys know how I feel about that. Oh, who's Knick-Knack? I saw somebody here named Knick-Knack. What's up? Knick-Knack? That used to be my nickname too. Order Step said not a Netflix episode, but a Netflix series. When she said that, listen, y'all know how it is. I'll stay for one more episode. This show was really good, knowing damn well you watched that whole series, but you want to play games. Then get caught up. Then get caught up. Be like, how did I end up here playing games? Playing games. Model Genius, hey! Model Genius said Sarah thinks being in a baby mama struggle and living some hood life that she fetishized makes her more black adjacent. She said it on Instagram she only dates black men. Who's surprised by that? Who's surprised by that? But she only dates a specific kind of black man because you see the kind of black men that intrigue her. That intrigues her. She's intrigued by Michael, so she's intrigued by this lifestyle that she's portraying, but she don't know about that lifestyle. She really don't know it, so she's intrigued by that. It's like back in the day when um maybe this was an East Coast thing, but I know in Philly back in the day, a drug dealer girlfriend was the girl to be because she was the flyest. She had the best clothes, the best hair and makeup, the best jewelry, the best cars. She was the flyest chick in the neighborhood. Everybody wanted to be her. But you had to have a boyfriend or baby father that was selling crack. Everybody knew that the weed dude wasn't giving you the lifestyle like the crack dude, right? So everybody kind of fetished that, and that image kind of influenced East Coast hip hop. I think that's what it is with Sarah. She is intrigued by this certain kind of hood, like was suggested, baby mama struggle. For some reason, these women make it look good to her. I think it's because they make it look easy and they make it look fly. Just because a sister is making something look easy, don't mean that it is. You know what I mean? Like this lifestyle that she's in and she thinks she has. Because I gotta fight my baby father in court. Do you think that's cute? It's really sad. It's really, really sad. And I think she's probably not going to realize that till she's too old to be able to change it. You know what I mean? Too old to want to get in a new situation. I hope I'm wrong. I really, really do. I really, really do. Oh God, it is late for you East Coast people. Thank you all from the East Coast who are still on. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry because at the time that I did this, I saw the timing of the episode. And what my DVR is starting to do now, it's starting to record the after episode of the show where it's like the cast is on Zoom talking about scenes that we saw in earlier episodes. So I'm thinking that the episode is longer. That's why I pushed the live back. And then y'all know what happened with the fire alarm in my apartment. So I pushed the live back because I thought there was more show. It wasn't. So I know now to just look for that and see if my DVR is just adding on the follow-up episode, not the follow-up episode, but the Zoom episode from the cast. Oh, Stella, I would never do that. I already know what I'm getting in them hotel rooms. Even a nice one. I already know what I'm getting. I ain't putting no black light up. I know. I know. As soon as you walk into a hotel room, you got semen on your forehead. You got semen on your forehead. You got blood on your arms. You know what I mean? You got decomposing skin stuck in your shoes. We already know. We already know. Oh, same thing. Me too, Shonda. I wipe down everything when I stay in hotels. Like this is the thing. This COVID, this I was built for, not built for COVID, but I was built for like this being, sanitizing everything. I've been doing that. I was built for this. So this is just my everyday life. So I'm not weirded out about any of this stuff that with the extra precautions that everybody is taking. I've been doing that. My grandma was like that. My grandma was like, don't sit down. Let me get the bleach. You know what I mean? She sprayed everything down. Even before she sat down in church, she was wiping things down and cleaning down. And she sit down. Praise the Lord. Been like that. Oh, ordered steps. Me too. Me too. Order step says I take my own stuff to the hotel: pillowcases, sheets, comforter, etc. The hotel coverings get put on the floor. I ain't playing with none of them. I do that especially if I'm staying a long time. I always ask if my hotel has a laundry service or if there's a laundry room. The hotel that I stayed at had laundry service, but it was canceled because of COVID. So they were just like, you can take some quarters and go wash your own damn laundry. So, I was able to do that, but I always look for that, always, because I want to, my stuff is already washed, but I want to wash it before I leave. And then you wash it again with some OxyClean. But I do that as well. I'm trying to find a way to take my own pillows. If I could take my own pillows and get like a mattress pad, like if I could go that far, I would. Yep. Same thing, Marianne. Marianne said, yep, wipe down everything and never touch that top blanket because they don't get to change that. Come on. So we all have friends that work the hotels, or we all watched that 2020 documentary about how they clean hotels, how you never drink out of the cups because they don't clean them cups. How you never drink out of the coffee maker because they don't clean that coffee maker. You got to clean all that stuff yourself. Or just the best thing you can do if you're a coffee drinker is to just spend the money and order coffee. Like just order coffee, go out and buy some at a local coffee shop, or order coffee from the hotel kitchen, but never make your own coffee in the coffee maker because that does not get cleaned, nor do the cups or that top blanket. Same thing, Marianne. Marianne said, I always call, look at me and Marianne on the same page. I always call room service and have them send fresh blankets and linens. And linens. Oh, thank you, Diamond Donna 2K. Nikki, I can't wait to see you in your first big movie. Thank you. Me either. Me either, girl. It's time. Yeah, Stella, pilot season is just crazy. It doesn't mean that like the stuff that I work on is going to get picked up, but it's just a really, really busy time. So I need to be available for that. Like I already missed 2 auditions when I was traveling back here. It's that crazy. And that's before the industry was shut down. So now the industry is on a break, I can catch up and like be ahead of it. But when the 18th hit, I don't know what my schedule is going to be like. So for now, I'm just going to do edited reviews and I'm going to keep the lives up. But I just know that I can't do multiple lives in a day. Like I just won't have the time. It's just not feasible for me right now. Thank you, Kaylina. And guys, to people who like inbox me on Instagram, which is NikkiNicoleStar on Instagram, I'm not ignoring your comments. I'm trying my best to get to like everything. If I see it, I try to read as fast as I can because what I don't want to do is spend the whole time reading comments and you're just looking at me read comments. I want to interact with you guys as well. So I'm not overlooking anyone. I am not. I'm trying to get them as fast as I can. Aaliyah W. Nikki, have you watched Drag Race? Yes, I have, and I love it. I love it. I can't wait to talk about it. What's today? Friday? I cannot wait to talk about it tomorrow. So guys, tomorrow I'm doing a live for Drag Race and The Bachelor. So meet me there if you can. Meet me on Saturday if you can, because I don't know about you guys, but there's a second strand out here in LA. I'm not going anywhere. Me and my mom, we went to the market today and we got food that will last us for a month. We are not leaving this house. So I don't know. I hope you're busy. If you're busy and not here for my live, I'm hoping that you're busy spending time with your family or, working from home. But you should not be out in them streets, not with a second strain running around under this administration. Child, they gonna let us die. Y'all better stay inside and join me on live tomorrow at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. No, is it? Is it 2 and 4 p.m.? At 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But Aaliyah, I watch Drag Race and I love everybody. I love everybody. Sup people, you sent a super chat. Did I not acknowledge it? Thank you so much, Sup people. I just saw it. Sup people sent a super chat and said you should check out Indian Matchmaker. Sup people, thank you for the super chat. I will. That's on Netflix, right? That's on Netflix. I'll check it out. But I'm really excited about that show. It's not called Crazy Rich Asians, but it's based off of that. Bling something. Yes. Let me just write it. Bling Netflix. Is it Bling Empire? The Bling Empire. Yes, I'm going to check that out. I'm definitely going to check that out. But for right now, I'm just checking out the shows because this is what I don't want to do. I don't want to start reviewing a show and then I just don't like it and I lose interest and I don't continue to review it. So what I'm going to do for these shows that I just mentioned, the new shows, Bell Collective, Married at First Sight, and Bling Empire, just going to watch them to see if if I'm interested. Because if I'm interested, then I can give you a show. If I'm not interested, it just won't be fun for me and it won't be fun for you. So I want to make sure I'm interested first. And the Real Housewives of Dallas. I just want to make sure I'm interested first before I bring it to you guys. Because I want to stay committed all the way through. But I just realized when I start new shows with you guys, if I don't like it, it's probably going to get chopped mid-season, and I don't want to do that. Not in the new year. So I'm going to check them out first, and then I'll probably see you on episode 3. Episode 3. Oh, me too, JT Zim. JT Zim said, I hate when Netflix asks if you're still watching. I feel judged, right? Especially when it's late at night, when it's 4 a.m. and you're still watching. I'm like, yes, okay. I'm still watching. Because that's the thing about me with Netflix. I can't, if it's a good series, I want to finish that whole thing. There's no way that I can watch 2 episodes of a series and be like, oh, I'll come back to it. No, I'm going to watch it all the way through. I have to. Because my mind will be going the whole time I'm not watching it, my mind will be like, so what's going to happen next? Do not give me all the episodes. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch the whole series in a day. There's one series that I'm watching now that is that I had to come back to because I just had so much work, but it's so good. What is it called? Sweet Home. Sweet Home on Netflix is so good. So good. Don't watch it at night. Made that mistake. But Sweet Home on Netflix is so good. His House is really good. I haven't finished it. I still have an hour and 33 minutes left because I was watching it on the plane and it scared the hell out of me. It scared the hell out of me. So I had to take a break from it, but I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back and I'm going to watch it in the daytime. And I also need to watch it with somebody. My family, they're not scary movie people. I am, but this movie scared me. So I need to watch it with somebody. And I'm working on convincing them to watch it with me. I haven't guilt tripped them enough yet, but I will. I will, and I'll get them to watch it. I think I get my oldest sister to watch it with me. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, thank you, Ordered Steps. East Coast still loves you, Nikki. I'm sitting over here in North Carolina. What's up, North Carolina? I got this. I got the super chat. Thank you, moderators. Marianne said, "Not semen on your forehead." Listen, it is what it is in a hotel room. They're just listen. A hotel room is a subway station. You know what I mean? We all know when we're on a subway or a bus, we all know that we're sitting in bodily fluid. We just act like we aren't so we can get to our destination. But we know what it is. We know what it is. Yes, East Coast. I hope you can join me tomorrow. Oh, me too, Aaliyah. That looks good. The new movie with Zendaya and John David Washington looks really good. Caitlin Weaver said, "Are you planning on reviewing scripted shows in the near future?" Absolutely. I just haven't had anything that has really interested me. The only thing that's really interested me is Your Honor, but I like binged that, and by the time I binged it, it had already been out a while. So I'm not reviewing that, but like stuff like that. That's a really good show. But I am there's some stuff coming up. Let me see, what do I have that I'm thinking about watching? Um, An Imperfect Murder on Netflix looks good. Firefly Lane looks good. Because I'm also going to do movies as well. But yeah, let me know what you, let me know what shows you recommend that I watch. Scripted shows. I would love to review some of your favorite scripted shows. Let a girl know. But as of right now, I don't know any ones that I would think to watch. JT Zim said, I feel like Nikki is scaring us off of hotels so we don't feel bad about not being allowed to travel. Maybe. Tracy said, did you watch Big Sky on ABC? Is that the show? Not Ryan Reynolds. What is his name? Ryan Philippe? Is that the show with Ryan Philippe? Because I think that got canceled. Because that's my mama's show. It did get canceled because she was upset about that show getting canceled because listen, she'll say that she thinks that he's a great actor, but she loves herself some Ryan Philippe. She don't want to admit it because he's a young guy for her. You know what I mean? She don't want to admit it, but she got a little thing for Ryan Philippe. Anything he's in, she'll watch. And I'm like, you're not watching him for his acting, mom, but I'm gonna let you live in that. I'm gonna let you live in that. Oh, who's girly? I told you that show is good. Your Honor with Bryan Cranston. An acting workshop. It is so good. Hey, Amber, love you too. Um, Janice, I like all kinds of shows. Comedic shows, dramas. I will be honest with you. I will be honest with you. Fantasy shows get me right away. I love me a nice little fantasy show. Which is why I was really into Sweet Home on Netflix. I like a nice little fantasy show, but I watch a lot of shows. I like a lot of scripted TV shows. One scripted TV show I was going to review. I was going to review the show. I just got so confused. I still don't know what the show was about. I enjoyed it, but I'm still very confused. Lovecraft. I don't know. I watched it. I watched it because I love fantasy, right? But I also watched it planning to review it for you guys. I was so confused. I said, I can't do it. I don't know what's happening. It wouldn't be a review. It would just be me saying, hey guys, y'all know what happened? Do y'all know what this means? So I just don't feel like it would have been a healthy dialogue because I was very confused. Still a great show. I still like go back and watch some episodes, but I don't know what's going on. Oh, Ryan Reynolds. I heard about that. I heard about that. Ryan is recommending The Flight Attendant on HBO Max. I did hear about that. I did hear about that. Yeah, Leah Lovecraft was confusing. Great show, great acting. I don't know. I can't. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. Don't know. Listen, Nunya BB says, I'm not staring anyone wrong. Just give The Handmaid's Tale a chance, y'all. This is what I'll say. Handmaid's Tale is a phenomenal show. I personally cannot watch it under this administration. I loved Handmaid's Tale. I think maybe season 2, it was too much for me because it was just too realistic and I couldn't take it. My anxiety was getting really bad and I had to step away. But it's a phenomenal show. But it was just too real for me for right now. So I backed out of there. But it's a phenomenal show. Caitlin, All American is a great show. My family loves it. I'm too far behind. I'm too far behind to catch up on that show. Marianne, I can't do Power. My family is obsessed with that show. It's been a turn off for me just because they're so obsessed with it. There have been arguments in my home about Power. I can't. I was just like, the show is too negative. Oh, Kalina Bondi Blue, she reviewed that show. Let me go back and look at her reviews on Lovecraft because I was like, do you have to read the book? It's something just I couldn't get it. I could not get it. That's why I was at Amber. Amber said, girl, I was so confused watching Lovecraft, but the wardrobe and hair and makeup had me coming back. The older sister was my favorite. See, that's the thing. I love the older sister. I don't know her name, but I love her acting. I've watched a lot of BBC shows with her, and she is a phenomenal actress. So that kept me. The lead, handsome actor, love him. Jordan Peele, love him. You know, he produced this. The director of this series is a Black woman. Gotta support Black girl magic. I don't know what the hell is going on. And I can say that. I enjoyed it. That's the weird thing. I enjoyed the show. I really, really did. I don't know what happened, but I had a good time. I had a good time. Oh, Marianne, there's a podcast. Marianne said, I listened to the podcast on Lovecraft, and that helped me understand a lot. I think I'll do that because I go back and watch it because I'm going to figure it out at some point. But every time I get to the snake lady, the Asian lady that turns into a snake or a spider, I don't know if they lose me. They lose me. Oh, Big Sky is coming back January 26th. Thank you, Tracy. I'll tell my mama. Yeah, nothing yet. I couldn't watch The Handmaid's Tale right now. I was just like, oh, this ain't good for me. Guys, listen. I've been trying to find this. My Dr. Pepper chapstick. Oh, God, I didn't use it so much. The lettering is coming off. I've been trying to find this for like 2 months now. If you know where this is and this size, please let me know. I need this. Look at me. I'm trying, like, when I put it on my lips, I got to take my time because I'm running out. I'm running out. If y'all know where this is in this size, Lip Smackers Dr. Pepper. If y'all know where it is in this size, let a sister know so I can buy all of them. It's my favorite. You know what? Caitlin said, I'm into The Masked Dancer on Fox, but I don't know if you're into shows like that. I absolutely am. I'm going to start watching that. My mom loves The Masked Singer. The Masked Singer. I want to check out The Masked Dancer. Kaylina said, Lovecraft will knock your socks off once you really understand the symbolism. I hope so. It's already, my socks are off. They knocked them off, but I want to get it because I'm bothered by the fact that I don't know what's going on. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I want to review a show to just be real. That's not a lot of work because I don't have the time. Lovecraft, you got to do a lot of research before and after an episode. I ain't got the time. I just don't. Nunya BB. So my really good friend Bria Simone is on The Good Doctor this season. She's on The Good Doctor this season. I forget the name of the doctor that she is, but she's a beautiful dark-skinned Black woman, a ridiculously talented actor, and she's on that season. She just got cast, so she's one of the two doctors. She's the doctor with the braids. That's her. So yeah, she so I don't watch The Good Doctor. I have watched it for her, but I've missed so much. I'm be real, I'm tuning in for her. I don't know what's going on. I'm just like, oh my God, yes, girl. I don't really know what's going on, but so far so good. She's killing it. She's killing it. El Boogie, I looked on Amazon. I looked on Amazon. They have the smaller size. I want the mega chapstick. I love Game of Thrones up until the last episode. They could have kept it. Yeah, Aaliyah, but not the size. It's mini. I can't do small chapsticks. I will lose them. I need a mega chapstick. Like, I need a nice little thick chapstick. See, look at this size. That's what I need. Them tiny ones, I'll lose it. I'll lose it. Welcome to Plathville. You know what, Latanya? I have checked out a few episodes of that. Little too creepy for me. Too creepy. But I have watched it. Yeah, I feel like if you haven't watched Game of Thrones, you should. It's a good show. The last season is trash. The last episode by Sora, but them earlier seasons, A1. Yeah, Nunya. Both actresses are killing it. She's a powerhouse. Oh, the ounces for this chapstick. Oh my gosh, it's almost 11 o'clock. What is it for you guys on the East Coast? What are the ounces? 0.38 ounces / 11 grams. Yeah, 0.38. Please let me know, guys. I will buy all of them. All of them. Oh, Ratchet was wonderful, model genius. An acting masterclass. Yes, I love Schitt's Creek, El Boogie. It's a really good show. 3 a.m., 2 a.m., and y'all still with me. Yes. And we still got a lot, over 200 people in the room. Let's go. Let's go. But yeah, just let me know. I have let me know what shows y'all want me to watch. I have basic cable. I don't know why. I have HBO Max. Watch the first season. It's giving me, because I don't know what's going on, but it's fantasy. I like it, and it's really good acting. I don't know what is going on, but I know that like people have a soul companion, and it's like an animal. The last episode, the girl found out that her mother was cutting off soul animals. I don't know what's going on, but I love the show. I love the show. That's a really good show. I won't review it. I won't review it because I feel like you should have read the books to get it. I don't understand what's happening, but it's a really good time. But I have HBO Max. I have Hulu, which might be going. Hulu's on the chopping block. I'll see where I'm at when I finally get my stimmy. But Hulu is on the chopping block. But for now, I have it. I have Amazon. And that's it, right? HBO Max, and Disney Plus. I also have Disney Plus. So let me know. I can watch shows on and Netflix. I have for now, because they haven't increased me yet, but they will. They haven't increased my rate. So I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see where I'm at with that increase. So yeah. So yeah, I can watch shows on any one of that. So y'all can recommend that. Oh, Bria, really? eBay has a chapstick mega size for $13. I will be looking on eBay. Coos Girly said, I'm doing my bedtime routine. I need to do mines too. I need to do mines too, because oh God, I've been slacking since I've been traveling. Look what's coming back. But I'm back home now, so I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix that. You know what? None yet. I don't think Little Fires Everywhere is coming back. I think that was it. I think that was it for what we got. I think that was it. Aaliyah, you found it for $12.99 where? On eBay as well? JT Zim. I think with Hulu or Amazon, I think I can get Shutter for free. So I'm gonna check out Shutter as well. Julia, Euphoria. I tried to get into Euphoria. It just seems so unbelievable to me. I'm just like, y'all was doing all of this as teenagers. It's just not a reality to me. But it's a good show. Now I will say that is a good show. But the reason why I'm not reviewing it is because I feel like I would be the grandmom and just be like, this isn't real. Y'all was doing this as kids. We weren't doing that when I was in high school. I just, because that's what I get watching it. So I just couldn't review it. I'm Marianne. Y'all know I'm not getting that Discovery app. I can't. I don't watch enough Discovery shows to invest in that. 90 Day Fiance, I'm not going to pay for 90 Day Fiance behind the scenes. I'm not going to pay for the Discovery app to see Tariq rap. I'm just not. I'm not. And I already have like all of my favorite crime TV shows on DVR and saved. Like right when I get off of here with y'all, I'm going to go watch a marathon of Snap Killer Couples. I was just watching an episode. What was the girl's name? Some girl named something Bundy. Her and her boyfriend was going around killing people in North Hollywood. Baby, that's what I'm watching right now. As soon as I get up here with her, I'm gonna watch a marathon of Snap Killer Couples. Then I'm gonna watch a marathon of the Murder Tapes. Then I'm gonna not in the same day, guys. I give myself breaks between crime TV shows. And what's another one that I have saved on my DVR? Homicide Holidays. Ciao, Stella. I got a super chat from Stella. Stella said, not sure if I missed it, but please tell me you watch Girlfriends. Oh, yeah, I watched Girlfriends when it was on back in the day. Thank you so much, Stella. Thank you for the super chat. This is what I want to say about Girlfriends. I watched Girlfriends before I moved to LA, and I thought I would have the same experience. That didn't happen. I'm telling you, when I first got here, I was just like, Joan lied to me. Joan lied to me. I did not have that LA experience. But yeah, I watched Girlfriends back in the day, and I thought I was going to have that experience when I moved here. Didn't happen. Libra Soul, love you. Happy New Year to you as well. Not little fires everywhere. Model Genius, that's another thing. I didn't want to talk about it now because I want to put it in the video. Along with new shows, edited reviews, and lives, I'm also going to be doing hot topics every week because there's so much that has happened. Model Genius that's just brought up Soho Karen. That lady that was just like, gal, enough. I was like, excuse me? Did you just hush, Gal King? You doing time. You doing time. Her poor lawyer. Her lawyer was sitting there like, no, just calm down. She knows she took a bad case. Honey, as soon as that check clears, run. Do not represent that any longer.